the tower.
Um, are we rolling for loot in here, or is what we had last time kind of what we got?
Yeah, I think the last time you guys said that you were rushing out of here, and so Claude had the opportunity to scoop something off the table. If you want to go back in, you certainly can, but you did hear quite a commotion coming.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I say we make haste back to out of the tower. Eh?
Yeah.
Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Works for me.
All
Don't
right.
really feel like another fight, I guess. Not
uh,
yet.
Head on down.
Okay, you guys make it outside. You go down a couple of flights of stairs. The teleportation circle sits on about the fourth or fifth level of the tower itself. You go down a few flights of stairs and you find yourselves on the back side of the pub that you would normally go into to take that little tincture that would teleport you up to Crowin's mage circle. And you guys are on the streets of Everland, and things out here seem completely normal, as if there wasn't some battle of insane powers inside the building that you guys just exited. And you turn around, and the door that you've exited through is not there anymore. It's just a stone wall of this tower.
Just like Blackstaff and Waterdeep. No? Nobody?
No one's lost on me. Sorry, dog.
Fuck you guys.
So, where is that we're going now?
As much as I hate to say it, we gotta go to the desert. On a rock.
Yes, but how?
Well, from my understanding, there may be a road east from Silver Moon. Silver Moon, Sunderbar, Citadel Adbar. Then you're close enough to the desert.
Yeah, so you guys are actually, teleportation-wise, the furthest east that you could have gotten is Everland via teleportation circles. So striking out on foot is certainly an option. You do know that you guys were, because of teleportation, ahead of the storm giants that were heading towards the whale bones and then taking rocks. These giant flying beasts.
Oh, no shit. So we're ahead of them right now?
The Anarok. Yeah, you'd be ahead of them because they had a long ways to travel from the Maelstrom. So they kind of appeared at the whale bones, which is out in the sea, actually just north of the Corin Archipelago, where they have like a little outpost where the rocks roost. And then they took those and they started flying north along the spine of the world to then come down because they also wanted to take a peek at the All Father's temple.
We're supposed to meet them in Neverwinter, right?
That was an option.
Oh, okay.
Was to meet them in Neverwinter, but at this point, they probably would have moved past it, and they weren't going to go into Neverwinter proper. They were going to be near Neverwinter.
Do we have a way of getting in contact with them?
Um.
Oh, I mean, do we have any other way besides my scroll of sending?
That would kind of be it. Now you do know that Nim would have met up with them, so you do have a point of contact with that group. So Nim was going to meet up with them at Neverwinter to then start heading more north to see if there was anything to salvage at the Temple of the Allfather before they came in on a northern approach to start scouring the desert.
Okay. So do we have them scoop us up here? Kamba? Claude? Rennick?
Does anybody remember if they had some inclination as to where this dragon in Honor Rock would be? Kamba unfolds the map.
Yeah, so you know
That's all
that.
marked up and shit. And yes,
Yeah, so you're kind of reviewing the map, and you remember that Hecaton, before you guys had set off to fight the Kraken, he had used his scrying pool, and he couldn't like get an exact location of her, but he did know that on the Honorok is huge, and there are portions of it that are ice. But what he saw was definitely a desert of sand and heat. So you know that it would be on the southern portion of the Anorok, somewhere more than likely between Everesca, which is on the westernmost point of the Anorok, on that
we
south.
none of us would know that that's there. Everesca is a secret place that shouldn't be on this map.
Well, then the Grey Cloak Hills. And then to the east, the border forest. So you would think that somewhere south of there is where that desert predominantly is focused.
Kamba pulls out his crystal ball and attempts to ascertain where they are right now. The flying team with the roads. Would it be
Okay.
faster or at all for us to somehow get to like are they in Neverwinter right now? Is that what we kind of would guess? Or are they
Okay.
on their way east from there? You know what I mean?
So yeah, if you're using the scry spell through your crystal orb, you would see that they are in the process of mounting onto their rocks from the cliff sides of the Temple of Ammon. And you can see its wreckage. It's still it's a mess. And that's along the spine of the world.
Yeah.
The mountains.
Yeah, that's where we went. It's yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, you would know actually exactly where they are right now.
right.
And you can see them mounting up, and so you get the impression, and they don't seem like a gleeful while you're kind of looking through the orb. They seem unhappy.
Okay. Demarcus. They look pretty pissed. Look, here. This is what we should send to them. Make sure to bring extra flying things to pick us up on the way. Princess has been rescued. Maybe that'll put a little pep in their step, huh? What you think?
Well, there's no I mean, we need to give them a location to pick us
Yeah,
up.
here in Silver Moon. I mean, we'll hang out, or maybe I mean, maybe we'll go. We'll travel. We'll meet them in Sunderbar. How about that? That way we don't have to hang out here in case kind of the remnants of Incaba nods toward the tower comes after us.
Go to where?
Sunderbar, one city to the east.
How
How far away would Sunderbar be on foot? Or
So
on
on
horses. We buy horses.
Well, if we're gonna fly, why buy horses?
We have infinite money.
Still.
yeah, I
Papa
mean,
buys one of the Moonshay Isles and just retires.
okay, roll a new character.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So it is a direct path and a well established road.
Yeah.
Looking at it, I would say this is a 2-day journey. If you're not pushing it, you could make it a day and a half without overextending um, yourselves. Let me
Sound like a half decent plan.
And
Send them a message.
about how long do I think before they would be there?
as a crow flies, or as a rock flies, if you will. You know what? You guys are actually a little closer to about that is a little bit of a journey, even on a well-established road. I'm gonna say that's about 3 days for you guys on foot. I'd call it 2 days if you guys did get horses. And then from their position, it would also take them roughly day and a half, 2 days to get there if they were flying straight there, if they knew to go there. Otherwise, they'll probably push a little further east first before cruising down, and they're gonna kind of do a grid search. So if you guys have the map in front of you and you're looking at
Yeah, I gotcha.
the Anarok, it is kind of like the U shape of what is the desert, and so their
Sure.
intention is to kind of cover it in that grid sweep to make sure that they're seeing as much as they can see. Because they did see, and I left this out, they did see some ruins, but they seemed so distant. When Hecaton tried to get closer, the spell just failed. But they could see in the distance some ruins with some lightning storms occurring above it, pretty indicative of a layer of a ancient blue dragon.
Well,
Hey, so what's the name of this
uh,
town?
So the town that is nearby would be Sundabar. You could also go to Citadel Felbar, where you guys had. I'm trying
yeah,
to
we dealt with the mimic,
Or
King.
the
that there,
doppelgangers?
or was
the
that?
doppelganger king. Yeah, that was Citadel Felbar. I couldn't remember if it was Felbar
I think that was
or.
Adbar.
So yeah, then we
It
had
was
a
the west
teleportation
one.
circle to that one. We had a teleportation circle to that.
No, you
No,
didn't.
we
I mean,
walked to that.
You had
did
Flint
we?
with you to take you back, but you guys had to walk to Adbar. So Adbar is the doppelganger king. Felbar is, believe, I believe you guys have gone to Felbar.
Well, either way, it's going to take us more time to get there than it would for the flying eagle things to get to us. So we might as well hole up in town, right?
Well, it would be like half a day. Like they'd be there the same day as us.
I mean, they're not. They already said we won't wait for you. They're literally like, going without us right now, and they're pissed about it.
Right, but we saved the princess and are now meeting them. They said they weren't waiting for us. Like they're not gonna wait forever. I doubt they would not hold up a few hours.
All right, okay, bro. We can
Yeah,
go.
you would get that general impression. Like they're certainly not going to shirk any help if even if it does add a couple of hours.
So,
Word.
well, sorry, what's the name of the fucking town again? Jesus Christ.
Sundabar.
Sundabar.
All right, so I use the scroll of sending.
Yeah, 25 words.
Yeah, saved the princess. Meet in Sunderbar to pick us up.
Bring extra funding.
Nightfall 2 days from now.
Okay,
Will
you have 10 words left.
Will
Bring
be
extra
accompanied.
flyers.
I mean, they already have the flyers they have. Like they're already flying.
Yeah, that would be sufficient to hold
Yeah.
you guys.
So and also I think that would be implied with pick us up. But yeah, will accompany you to fight dragon bitch. I think that's about 10 words.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cool.
Okay, so after a moment, you hear Princess Nim's voice in your mind. This is very good news. I appreciate your efforts in freeing my sister. I will restore honor to my name, and we will restore the ordning. We will meet you in 2 days in Sundabar. Go to the northeastern, and then it just kind of cuts off as she runs out of words.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to the northeastern of Thunderbar, guys.
So looking at your map, the northeast would place you kind of along the riverbank, just outside of Sundabar.
Gotcha.
To help not draw attention is probably the implication there.
As a bunch of rocks come flying in with giants riding on their backs. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Can you imagine just being a farmer
No.
and looking up and seeing that? Jesus.
Storm giants riding in on giant fucking rock. Yeah, no thanks.
How wild would that be, huh?
Here's my house. Bye.
Okay, so you guys are in Everland. You will also make your way through Silvery Moon. If there were anything that you guys want to do, these are well-established cities.
Well, we know shopping's out of the question because the fucking kobolds.
If I happen to pass by a potion shop, would I stopping?
You guys know that the kobolds raided Phantom Sea Coast Co.
Right.
Papa goes to a potion shop.
Okay.
Where there are potions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, actually, you were wrong.
So you go to a potion shop, and it's you can see Phantom Sea Coast Co. is like a block down. It's all shuttered up, and you can see a line of people outside of this like dinky little alchemist shop. They've got these tables set up outside with like all their alchemical supplies, and it seems like he's rapidly expanded. And you can see one of the old Costco employees that was working in the warehouse that I think Jade threatened at some point. Has one of his little strange briefcase like devices. It's got a little fruit icon on the top lid of it, and he's kind of like pecking away and like ringing people out on this briefcase and exchanging gold. And there is this old gnomish woman who is just like frantically running around. You can see she's got singe marks all over her robes, as she's like cooking up as many of these potions as possible. Most of them, by the look of them, seem like simple salves and stuff to keep this massive city afloat for its medical needs. But you can see she does have a rack of magical items. Or
Oh,
not magical items, but potions
oh,
set aside.
I got so excited there.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Kama peruses the magical items that you said were there.
So she, if you engage her in conversation, she will say that some of the local enchanters have.
I engage her in conversation. Say this in character voice.
Oh, hi! Oh, what brings you to the dropped feather?
Wow, madam, you sound kind of bereaved or distressed. Is something the matter?
Oh, there's just so many orders to fill, and Phantom see Costco going under.
Take it easy,
I
man.
thought it would
Take
be
it easy.
awful. That's our
You're
what?
gonna hyperventilate.
I know, but it's just I don't have time. I don't have time. You watch as like a fire starts in her hair, and she like puts it out real quick, and she says, "There's just too many things to cook up. Oh, so many good concoctions. I thought Phantom Sea Costco going down would ruin my business, but instead, I'm booming. I never thought to sell directly to the buyers." As you can see, she's like a chef in a kitchen, just with a massive amount of orders. She's catching on fire. She's constantly putting out a fire. She has like a little assistant that constantly douses her apron in water, because it's the only thing he knows how to do. And she's just like flipping things around, and like it's really impressive. As chaotic as it seems, like nothing is boiling over. She is completely in control, but she is a little chaotic in it. Yeah.
Hmm. Kamba doesn't feel like he would have any idea of how to help. Even though he's proficient in alchemy, he doesn't feel like he wants to step in and be like, "Let me take over for you" on something. Because he'll
Yeah,
fuck up the whole flow.
it is absolutely one of those situations where it's like organized chaos that really only she would understand how to work in.
I cast a
Right.
first level healing word on one of her little scorch marks from the fires bursting in her hair.
Oh, that's really nice. Here, take this. And she throws a vial at you.
Ooh.
Look out!
Fucking
Explode.
Comet smacks it out of the air.
It explodes,
uh,
summoning 2d4 zombies.
oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
exactly.
But no, she tosses you this little vial, and it's got a little what's the word I'm looking for? What what's the little thing that little pigeons carry? Like the little scroll. Not scroll's not the word I'm looking for, but like those little message roll ups that they have, and you like pull it down the vial, and you can see it says potion of fire resistance. And she says, "I probably should have taken that myself, but there's just no time." And she's flipping things around and continuing to do her job. And she says,
I slip it
"Listen,
in my
listen."
pocket, bewildered at what I'm fucking seeing.
She's like continuing to flip things around, and she says, "Listen, Jeb over there, he can check you out, but everything's labeled." And she like stands upright. She's like, "Oh no, the labels!" And she runs over to one of the tables, and there's just like this stream of labeled tickets and all of these vials of unlabeled completed products. And she goes, "Oh, This could be a problem. Are any of you feeling lucky today?
Combo looks at Marcus. He's this one's the one that always puts everything on the line and then kind of gets everything ruined for everyone. In the name of gambling.
Well,
And Combo shoves DeMarcus forward.
I mean, that's last time I was gambling, someone here decided to set the table on fire, so maybe I should handle this.
Come on,
news,
DeMarcus.
table's
Yeah,
already on
roll them
fire.
dice. There's nothing to lose, right, DeMarcus?
That's what I'm saying, and I start
Combo
looking at the
says,
potions.
"You haven't taken a long rest yet."
Yeah.
No, you guys would not have taken a long
No,
rest yet.
we absolutely have not. I am gonna. Would it be an Arcana check, or would it have to be? What would it be?
Yeah, so it would be an Arcana check, or if you're proficient in alchemical supplies, that would also work.
I am not.
For trying to identify this. So
I try to identify it.
okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll a.
So that's
D20, adding
what,
your
plus like a
proficiency.
yeah. Why won't you work? Please. Kia. Oh, that was so close to a fucking 20.
All right, so you let's see here.
Oh wait, no, I just used one of my pulses that tells me magic awareness.
Oh. Okay.
Or
so
can
that
I
gives
use
you...
that in tandem with my thing to gain advantage on the roll?
Sure, I'd allow that. That helps you kind of decipher what to focus
None
in
of
on.
this is a real roll. I can't fucking pick it up. All right, here's the roll coming for you. Ready? Yeah. Oh my god.
Could he have given me that information for me to roll with advantage? Who has a plus 11?
You can roll a flat check.
Damn. Okay. I mean, why not?
Well, what did I get from my magic awareness?
You got
Like
a
what school
mixture.
of magic?
There's a lot of different schools of magic on this table.
I got a 16 for my
Abjuration,
original
Conjuration.
Arcana.
A 16?
Yeah, for my original Arcana that I rolled.
Oh, my apologies. I did not see that. A 16. So yeah, with a 16, you can see there are all sorts of potions listed here, or not listed, but like that you can kind of make a pretty quick summary of like, oh yeah, okay, this coloring with that particular little bead of glass in there. That's a potion of heroism. You find a potion of psionic fortitude. You find a potion of poison, potion of invisibility, fire breath. You find a few different resistances. There's one lightning, one poison, and one frost.
I look at the party. Did all of us buy lightning resistance? Or all of you guys, I should say.
That's what I was doing. I've been scrolling through my fucking. I'm sorry. I've been scrolling through my character sheet on D&D Beyond.
Not knowing
just
what
like,
you were looking
what
for.
what was I looking
It's
for?
like when you
And
start
I
walking
have not-
around your
yeah.
house because you know there was something you needed, but you forgot what it was by the time you got to the room, so you just keep walking.
I have 3 potions of lightning resistance.
Sick. Okay.
And I have 3 water breathing.
Yeah, we bought a fuck ton of
9
potions last
goes.
time.
Yeah, she has 2 other potions that you would have to roll on individually to identify exactly what they are. And then she's got mostly healing potions. Like that's mostly what she's got. A lot of them are just kind of the basic ones, but she does have 5 greater, 2 superior, and 1 what's in between those? God, I can't remember.
Why don't I have any superior? I thought that I had a few. Did I use it? Oh, there it is. No, I have 3 of them.
Okay. As I help her out, first of all, all right, before I get to that with the healing potions, because I want to do a thing there. While I still have Kamba kind of pointing out schools of magic, can I roll with advantage or just Arcana checks on each of these?
Sure, you can roll with advantage. We'll say that's how he's helping you.
Sick.
Right. And then I could do a check with advantage at the same time because I'm proficient in alchemy.
I
Dirty
would.
20? 20.
Okay.
All right, dirty 20 or sorry, 21, I guess, on the
21.
first one.
Okay. So yeah, that first one that you're trying to figure it out, something kind of like clicks in your mind based off of Kamba kind of steering you there. You would have thought, oh, this is like a potion for like protection. And then you unstopper it, and it's this glowing purple liquid, and you sniff it, and it smells like sugar and plums. Like, it smells kind of nice. And you remember your dad was trying to make something like this, and he always said sugar and plum was the key. This is a potion of maximum power. The first time you cast a damage dealing spell of 4th level or lower within 1 minute after drinking this potion, instead of rolling the dice to determine the damage dealt, you can instead use the highest number possible for each die.
Okay.
Fourth,
Uh,
4th level or lower.
4th level or lower. Okay.
Oh, that's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Thanks for finding this, Marcus. And Kamba takes it out of Demarcus's hand and says, ma'am, how much for this here?
Oh, you say potion of maximum power? This is one of my new creations. I've never successfully done it before, but I'd be willing to part with it for, say, 2,500 gold if you report your findings back to me, and then I'll give you a discount on a new one.
Done.
Okay. Awesome. So you spend 2,500 gold on maxing out a 4th level spell. Not too bad.
Yep, and Kamba pockets it. And glowers at Demarcus.
Right, there's no problem with that. I wasn't planning on spending 2,500 gold on that. That's fine with me. I would have talked down the price there, bud. What's the other one? I will roll
Go
for
ahead, roll.
that one. 22.
22. This is a potion of possibility. When you drink this clear potion, you gain 2 fragments of possibility, each of which looks like a tiny grayish bead of energy that follows you around, staying within 1 foot of you at all times. It essentially gives you 2 charges of inspiration.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Like
So
advantage,
they're little,
like your inspiration or bardic inspiration?
No, like a D20.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Any D20. Let's see. Okay. Wait. Sorry. All times. Let me read this a little more clearly. When you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can expend your fragment to roll an additional D20 and choose which of the D20s to use. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against you, you can expend your fragment to roll a D20 and choose which of the D20s to use, the one you rolled or the one the attacker rolled. So essentially, it's kind of like a luck point.
Yeah, that's sick. Okay.
If the original D20 roll has advantage or disadvantage, you roll your D20 after advantage or disadvantage has been applied to the original roll, and then you get to pick. So it's a little bit better than that because it gives you 3 dice to choose from.
That's fucking crazy. Okay. Cool.
That'll be another 2,500 gold.
All right. With the
that lasts for 8 hours, by the way, so it's something you can take well in advance.
With the healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
You said there were 2 superior, and how many greater?
5.
5 greater.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, so this one is a potion of whatever the special one you just said.
Possibility.
Yeah, this is a potion of possibility, and it looks like you have 7 greater healing potions right here. Can I roll deception here?
Sure,
Fuck yeah.
Okay. She looks over at the bottles, these vials, and she says, "Huh, kind of odd. I usually put them all in this one very particular type of bottle, but I must have run out."
No, hair's on
Okay.
fire again.
She starts freaking out, trying to pat the fire out. And then she, after a moment, she says, "Well, you guys have already done me so much patronage. I suppose I could part with these for, say, 200 gold a pop, which is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that
200
is a
for
good
all
one.
7.
200
Well,
gold a
yeah,
pop.
yeah. So
Yeah.
1400
So
for
1400 gold.
what's actually 5 greater, 2 superior.
Correct.
Cool. I'll take 2 of the greater, give the rest of them to I'll take 1 of the greater and give 1 greater and 1 superior each to Claude and Kamba. And I'll pay the 1400 total.
Okay.
One superior
One
and one
superior,
greater.
1 greater for you, and 1 superior, 1 greater for Claude.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah. And then now, with how much we've been paying here, is there any way we could talk down
This don't change nothing.
that possibilities there? Any way we could maybe say bring that down to 2,000 and guarantee to come back here and talk to you
Weren't there
about that maximum power?
weren't there 5 potions that were like unidentified? Like you said?
No, there was 2
Or was it all-
unidentified. We went over the rest of them.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
there were a couple of heroisms. There was
No, yeah, I caught that. I thought that I just misconstrued what was happening. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So, kind of reading over all of that, she says, "Well, I suppose I could give you a little bit of a break. You have bought so much. I already gave you a little break on those healing potions, but tell you what, 2450, it's yours."
Mhm. I looked at the other 2 to see if either of them were interested in that one.
It's just extra luck points.
It's 2 luck points that are kind of cooler. Like they let you choose which roll. So it's 2 luck / advantage.
Yeah, so they kind of stack off of advantage or disadvantage, and if it's a roll against you, say at advantage, you can roll your d20 and choose that result as the result that applies if you wanted to.
But you get to
Against
choose
opponents
which of the
attacking you
3
as well.
dice apply, don't
Yeah.
you?
Correct.
Sick.
There was heroism and there was lightning resistance, and what else was there on the potions?
There was poison resistance and frost resistance. There was a potion of poison. So it was a good catch by Demarcus and Kamba working together to make sure, like, oh, that's supposed to look like a healing potion, but it is poison. Um, and then I think you guys have kind of scooped up the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just about if somebody's
Yeah.
buying that luck one there.
How much for the lot of it? Because I don't have the lightning. So if I were to get the poison resistance, frost
Oh,
resistance, lightning resistance.
I bought you lightning, man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had 3 of them. Demarcus, you didn't pick any of those up?
I
Or
don't
did
need
ju- I think
lightning. I have lightning resistance.
okay,
Okay.
so then I must have picked one up for everybody, unless
I
we're in a
think
garden
that
hunt
is
thing.
no. I think that is how that went. We were all kind of taking turns buying bulk items for that whole
Sure.
session.
All right. I hand one over to you, so now I have 2.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah,
And
no need to buy one. Unless
how
do they
much
have lightning resistance potions right now?
They have one.
No, we buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
how much for the rest of everything is what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, if you wanted to get all 3 of those resistance potions, I'd say she'd be willing to part with them for 450.
Each or
450.
total?
No, total. 450 total.
Damn.
And then how much for the poison as well?
Oh, you want the
Not the
poison?
resistance, just the poison. Yeah.
Oh, that one, because it's kind of like an assassin's tool. She's like, well, this one was more for me to just do more experiments on, but I suppose. And she like gets up all close to you, and she's still like somehow reaching over and flipping all these vials around. But she's like looking you dead in the eye. "Hey, yeah, sure. I'll give it to you for 600. This is no common poison.
What poison is it?
This is wyvern sting poison.
Oh,
Very
shit.
powerful."
Okay. 600 for that, 450, 2500. About 3000 for all those potions you have left. Then I'm gonna cast, if I can, because I'm gonna try this out for fun since I got new spells. Thaumaturgy. I'm gonna kind of cover my mouth when she's not looking at me, or try to do it without her looking at me. Cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm going to create an instantaneous sound. No, not that one. Where's it at? I thought there was like whispers or something. That's flames to flicker. Harmless. Or yeah, it says you create instantaneous sound that originates from a point of choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, cry of raven, or ominous whispers. And I'm gonna do the ominous whispers, and I'm gonna try to make it say like, "Do it, do it," in the back of her.
Oh, so you're saying
Kinda like they're
all of
coming from
them,
the back of her head.
including the fucking
Poison and everything,
sick
and the
Other?
the
Okay.
possibilities?
the possibilities potion. Yeah, 3000
Oh wow.
for all of it.
Okay. So you can make an intimidation check, um, and I'll let you roll that at advantage.
Okay. The intimidation. All right, I got a +4 on this. 15.
A 15. She looks around her, kind of frightened for a second, and then she just does thaumaturgy as like a thunderclap in your ear, and she says, "Oh, come on now! I thought we were all having a good time here, and I was giving you guys some good deals."
Dang it. So I'm new to this spellcasting stuff, just trying it out.
I can tell.
Uh, 2500, 450, and 600. That's what, 30,
Uh,
3150.
Something like that. I don't know, dude. I can't do math.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it worked for me. I'll take it at price.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's 2450 plus 1050. So that's 3500.
About 3500.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm way off. See, I'm trying to get one over on the DM. Is what I'm doing. Trying to do persuasion on him.
I see you. FYI, that wyvern poison does 7d6 poison damage on a failed save. DC 15 con saving throw. Pretty powerful.
Nice. That's going
Is
through.
it halved on a success or nothing on a
Yes,
success?
halved on a success.
Oh, sick.
All right. Awesome. 3550. I'll mark that off.
Okay. Wonderful. That kind of cleans her out of her like worthwhile stuff. The rest is like simple salves and cures for like the simple ailments.
Papa goes to a scroll shop.
Scroll shop. Okay. What are you looking for?
I don't know,
Okay.
but I have 7,000 gold.
Okay. Hold please while I get some generations here.
And we're
The city
going to
ain't
fight
big
a
enough.
dragon that nearly wiped us last time.
The city ain't
Oh.
big enough for airships, are they?
For airships?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that.
What's
No,
not
they
big
don't
enough
have
for airships?
They don't have any like flying ships in this one or anything.
Oh, we had one earlier in the campaign a long time ago, but
Yeah, you
it
did.
crashed into the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
We probably could have recovered it if Flint hadn't decided to fucking destroy it because he's an asshole.
He wanted to free the fire thing.
Oh man, do you remember that, DeMarcus?
You know what I noticed?
What an
You know what I
annoying
noticed?
piece of
He
garbage.
just let the air genasi go down with the ship and die. He never freed the air genasi that was controlling the rudders.
The
Where
air
he was
elemental.
so
Air elemental, that's what I
obsessed.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you're
was
an air
so
genasi.
obsessed with fire elementals. He just couldn't get over it. He wouldn't stop talking about it. He
Yeah.
had a little fire elemental in like a lantern that he would carry around, and he thought we all should be obsessed with it. I don't know why.
Sounds like slavery with extra steps.
So yeah, you go into this scroll shop, and it's also like kind of busy. There's two elderly elven men who are like furiously writing scrolls. That you can see them mashing like spell components while they're writing them, dipping their ink in there to help transfuse some of the spell power. They're doing incantations as they're working on generating these new scrolls. And you see a younger elven woman is kind of like finishing up with one of the customers, and there's several others in here browsing, and she says, "Oh, hi. How can I help you?"
Well, you see, you know all them giants whooping come around here, and then them dragons whooping come around here, and doing all the things around on stuff.
Well, yeah, I've heard of some of the goings-ons around the world. Yeah.
Well, we're going to fight one, maybe a couple, something like that. What do you reckon might help us out in the fight here?
Oh, well, I suppose that depends on the type of dragon, but we have a few more combat-oriented spell scrolls left, I believe. Let me see here. And she goes through a list of some of the more powerful scrolls. Like a lot of these are really simple, like a simple healing word transcribed onto a spell scroll.
That sounds like it'd be such a waste of money.
Yeah, in most cases it would be.
What?
But
I'm sorry, say that again.
people
I
are
got a weird
buying
next.
these. Oh, it was a spell scroll of like healing word. It's like a lot of these really low level spells that are really cheap and fast for them to turn out and then sell. But she goes over to this case and she opens it, and there's all sorts of scrolls in here. And anything that I list here will have a minimum spell level of 3. However, that may apply to these spells. Okay, so there is alarm, burning hands, charm person, chromatic orb, color spray, comprehend languages, alter self, arcane lock, blindness, deafness, blur, cloud of daggers, continual flame, crown of madness, animate dead, bestow curse, blink, clairvoyance, counterspell, arcane eye, banishment, blight, confusion.
How much for banishment in combo or Claude you should think about blur?
Yeah.
How long does Blur last? A minute?
I actually don't know. I have so many D&D Beyond tabs open while I'm looking up all these spells.
Of course.
Blur. Blur
1 minute.
lasts for 1 minute.
I mean, how much?
Yeah, so we'll say that we'll just go simplified based off spell level. So all of these start at 150 gold pieces.
Oh shit, 150?
Yeah,
Yeah,
150
so-
I'll
gold
take
pieces
clairvoyance and
by spell level. So
Oh.
this will increase with spell level. So third level is starting at 150, fourth level is going to be 250, so on and so forth, and it'll continue up from there. And I gotta look up what each of these are.
What's clear?
But
Okay.
for a lot of these, like Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb, Charm Person, those are 150 each. Color Spray as well, Alter Self, Comprehend Languages, Arcane Lock. I don't know about Blindness, Deafness. Blur is a second level spell. It's being upcast to third level, if that even matters. So that'd be
No, it
150.
doesn't matter.
Cloud of Daggers, 150. Crown of Madness, I think, is actually a little bit higher than that. Madness. What do we got here? Crown of Madness is it's a second level spell as well. So that one is upcast. There's Animate Dead, Blink, Bestow Curse, Clairvoyance, Counter Spell, which is a third level spell, so that's 150. Banishment, which is a fourth level spell, so that's 250.
Okay. I give
Light
400
is an
for
eighth level
banishment and
spell,
claim.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think Blight is up there.
Yeah, isn't Blight?
It's a very powerful spell. Blight. It's a fourth level spell. My apologies.
Oh damn.
So that would also be 250, but it does deal 8d8 necrotic damage with a range of 30 feet. Especially effective against plant creatures. And I'll have to look up Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is also a third level spell. So most of these are a $150, with the exception of a couple.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I guess I said 400 on clairvoyance and banishment there.
Yeah, Blur is concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Can't concentrate on 2 spells at once, right?
No.
Does my tattoo take concentration?
Yes.
Thought so. So I don't think that would be worth it, because by the time I enter a rage, I can't concentrate. And before I have a rage, I would be activating my tattoo. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Can't think of anything else.
Okay. Well, if you guys are done shopping, it's probably time to hit the road.
Oh, would I be able to see? I got just a normal breastplate the last
Okay.
time. Would I be able to swing by an armorer and see if they got a better breastplate, and then swing by a weaponsmith too, just to see if they have anything specifically for dragons?
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're not gonna find anything specific for dragons.
All right.
They're not gonna have anything that specialized, but yeah, you could find a +1 breastplate. Although you can't use your breastplate with your bracers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the +1 breastplate will set you back, say, 3,000 gold.
3,000.
Yep.
All right. And then I guess the other thing I'd look for is if they have anything that could um, kind of keep a dragon pinned down from flying, like anything that would be able to help keep it tethered.
I see. Yeah, I mean they have like these big chains that would usually be used for like riverboats to drop anchor, and they've got a couple that are like 15 feet long that they can attach shackles to, and then a big python to like drive into the ground. You know that um, it would be tough to pull off. Not only putting it on there, but also dragons are incredibly strong. So that's really all they have for something like that. That would even come close to what you're looking for.
Okay. That's all right. I'll just take the breastplate then.
Okay.
And then, well, I guess do they have? Would there be any kind of? I guess we don't have any. Like artillery weapons. There's no guns or anything in this one, so there's no
Mm-mm.
like bigger one-off hit thing kind of
Do we
range.
do it, man? Do we do it, Demarcus?
We're going on the rocks though.
I know we're going. I know that's the problem. Is we shouldn't do it, but we could do it. We could do it.
We could. It would just take us forever to get
God.
there.
The ballista cart.
Ballista cart
We build ballista cart.
with a chain ballista cart.
The chain.
No more
chain ballista
flying
cart.
for you, dragon.
A
I was thinking-
chain ballista cart.
It's a
Oh, yeah,
cart
dude.
with a ballista on it, and the ballista has a chain connected to when it fires. You know, it's pretty
Uh-huh.
self-explanatory. Storm.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Oh,
thinking
so not
recently.
not like a chain gun, but like
No,
you're gonna fire.
oh no, you. I was
No, no,
joking.
no, no, no.
No, yeah, no. It's
I was actually thinking recently, what if it was a double ballista that shot two ballistas simultaneously with a
Both
chain
with
interconnecting, so it's like a fucking bolo or chain shot?
Oh, I see.
ooh, that's interesting. Or one hits it and one like hits the ground, so it's not connected to the cart now. It like sticks.
Sure.
Yeah.
One is made to just arc, while the other is made to go straight
Right.
with a really long chain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of gnomish make.
Of gnomish make.
Yeah, of
I
course,
don't
it
know
has to be.
that you guys could do that in such short time is the trouble.
And we
that's
mount it
that's
to
a
the
lot of
rock.
research.
yeah. We build a platform for the rock. Right. Then I guess failing that, I mean, unless there's some other purveyor of magical trinkets about this town, perhaps. Then I guess we head on our way. Unless
Why
we
is
come
Jamba
by,
talking like that?
a purveyor of magical sundries, perhaps.
You do find the local enchanter has some inventory. It's not a ton, but they do have some inventory there. Um, you know, Phantom Sea Costco isn't buying up from all the local suppliers anymore. So there are a few items available for sale. So I think, you know, if we're looking at stuff here, oh my god, what is going on with my interwebs?
All right, interweb tubes are plugged up and clogged.
Please don't tell me I have to clear my cache. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, there we go. So let's see here. They've got oh, they do have a ring of evasion. Is like their prized possession.
What's that?
The ring of evasion is a really cool magical item. This ring
Oh,
has 3
good to
charges.
know.
When you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend one of its charges to succeed on that saving throw instead. Does require attunement though. It's
Oh,
very
cool.
pretty looking too. I'm gonna drop the image of the ring into our chat here. Tis a beautiful ring. There is also trying to think of what would be good here. He has bracers of archery, which adds +2 damage to longbow and shortbow attacks.
Rennick
And
might
Rennick
want
would
that.
be very interested in that. And then the other thing that he has is a Ioun stone. And he's got a lot of other like
Ooh.
simple trinkets, but these are like his main ones. And the
Kava
Ioun
picks up the Ioun stone. He
he does.
holds it
Oh,
up.
that's locked behind like a magical glass barrier,
God
so
damn it. Kava
you're
presses
unable
his
to.
turtle face against the fucking glass.
Okay.
I ain't seen one of these since I was down in That's it. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, you see, it is a Ioun stone of self-preservation, so it gives you a +1 bonus to intelligence saving throws.
Oh, I was hoping it was a better one.
Yeah. It's a rare one, but nothing too fancy. The bracers, yeah, those give you +2 damage, and then the ring of evasion, those are like his magical items of note. You do notice his handiwork is the same as what was enchanted onto that +1 breastplate. Kind of his signature flair.
Hmm.
So bracers of archery are gonna run you 2,800 gold.
Well, I mean, how much gold does Rennick have?
I have no idea.
You should get a DM. You could look at his goddamn character sheet.
But
He's not here.
the party is wealthy, and you guys could debit him later.
Sell it if he doesn't want it.
Yeah. Yeah, and so then we could also retcon it.
Sounds like a plan for you two to split.
How much was it?
The bracers are 2,800 gold pieces.
Hmm.
What the hell's this? Oh, I grabbed the wrong campaign. God damn it. Bane of the Small Foot. Where's my boy Rennick? Inventory. Oh, he's got 17,000 gold. Yeah, he's just gonna
Yeah.
buy them. He can yell at me later. They do require attunement though, and that's
Wait,
where
these
I'm
ones
wondering.
don't.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, nice try, buddy. Nice try. Let me see. I'm trying to see, what does he have attuned that he'd be willing to let go of? It's got the Sunblade, the Shadowfell brand tattoo, and then his chitin armor.
Wait, why does he have to be attuned to his armor?
Because it gives him the ability to climb. Gives him a climb speed.
Okay.
And a resistance to acid damage.
Okay.
So it's a +1 breastplate, I believe. If memory serves right. So yeah, I mean we'll get it for him, and if he wants to refund it, that's what we'll do.
Anybody gonna remember that price?
I'll message him.
Okay. Demarcus is all set on shopping wherever you guys get your things.
Kamba pushes DeMarcus down in the middle of the street.
As you push me, I misty step away.
He shoves him. He shoves him into like a stranger, and is like, "Dude, you gotta stop! Like, just running into people. I don't think where you're going." He just starts bullying him. And we head out. That's what I say. Unless anybody else needs anything. No? Yes?
Yeah, I don't think I got anything else I need.
Okay. DeMarcus?
No, I was already said I was done.
Yeah. I are good too.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, sorry, I was just messaging Rennick before I forgot, so he's got that info now. Okay, so you guys are going to head out then.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So, you guys leave the city and start heading east. And you guys make pretty good time. I mean, you arrived relatively early in the day, and it was a busy day. So you do leave, you know, at high noon. But you make pretty good time as you guys rush out of town. And you are able to find a kind of way stop area where you can tell like a lot of folks stop here in between this little trade route. And you set up your camp. A lot of hard fighting these last few days as you guys are setting up camp. Rennick is uncharacteristically quiet.
The kids had a
Everything
tough
all
day.
right, Rennick? Rennick, tell me your backstory.
I wish I knew.
What does that mean?
He then stares into space for the remainder of the day. He just stares out, searching his soul for his own past.
Well, Claude, I gotta ask a question. Kamba says as he unrolls his bedroll. You, were you a religious man for all this here ascension you got going on?
No, not particularly. I never knew where I was from or anything like that. So Giants took me in a long time ago, and I could always kind of manifest the different traits with lightning and thunder, and thought it was something to do with growing up with them since they have those abilities. But guess it turns out it was something different.
Well, you picked a good god, or a good god picked you, I guess. I mean, thunder and lightning, you know? That's. I mean, especially with someone like you, that's a powerful combination.
Oh yeah.
Unless we're going to fight a lightning dragon.
Yes, it's a little inconvenient timing, but, you know.
Well, I assume they're resistant to lightning, like that squid we fought. But
They might be straight fucking immune. I actually don't remember from fighting her last time.
yeah, but that doesn't mean they're immune to the thunder.
Do I remember if it was all immune to all lightning damage?
I mean, you guys would know that typically dragons are immune to their source energy, right? So, fire dragons are immune to fire damage. Same would probably apply to an ancient blue dragon.
And would that be lightning and thunder, or lightning only? Would I know?
Why don't you roll me a history check on that one to see if
Awesome.
you can
Fair
pin that down
enough.
a little bit better.
What is my history? Yeah, +5's not bad. I'll take that. Hold on. I want to see if I don't remember if I had any sorcery point. I did. I didn't get to use a lot of sorcery points because I was constantly fucking running for my life. I'll re-roll that one time. Yeah. Better at least.
Okay, with this 16, you're not sure. Maybe resistant, but you don't think immune.
Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, Claude. I mean, thunder. From what I can remember, thunder might. It'll at least do something. Should at least do something. I just don't know.
Well,
Well, it just takes a bonus action for me to switch over to fire. Hate to.
Oh, sweet.
what the hell do you mean? What the hell do you mean a bonus action? Uh, Lost a damn good friend there, DeMarcus. Damn good friend.
Well, the cards are a hell of a thing. I mean, the odds of pulling that card from the deck, and of all the people that we've met along our ways, for it to be Crowin of all people, seems to me like, Fates chose that for us. And hey, you can't argue with Fates.
That's utter bullshit. And you know it. You knew the likelihood of any one of those cards coming up was just as likely as any other. And you know that most of the rewards from this thing are not actually rewards.
I mean, if you look at our pockets filled with all these potions, items,
Yeah,
scrolls,
yeah. Great,
gold.
Nick. You got lucky a couple of times, but now we lost a good ally, and I lost a good friend.
Well, maybe Claude will get
Seems like I suffered more of the consequences than you did.
well, maybe Claude will
Especially
get
considering that I
good.
should have just left your ass up in the tower.
I mean, I would have stayed up in the tower. I would have left the tower. I mean, I'm more than willing to part ways with my gold and go home. I'm sticking this out because it's something that I started, but I don't have to be here.
I ain't telling you to leave.
Well, besides, maybe Claude, now that he's in with this god, divine intervention is a wondrous thing, and hopefully there's hope down the road. Crowin's not dead, and he's in the wind. So if we can avoid him until either getting, a powerful wizard who can cast Wish, or until Claude maybe is able to get some divine intervention, maybe we can bring Crowin back to our side and have him see. I mean, in combo, think about how apologetic he might be and what upgrades he might give you to your sword if that were the case. You gotta think about the possibilities and positivities, my friend.
I ain't interested in no divine intervention working out in our way.
I mean, it brought Claude back to life.
And Kama rolls over in his bed, and turns his shell towards everyone.
Okay. Kama goes to bed.
Think. Yeah, DeMarcus is ready for bed. He needs to get some fucking spells back here.
Yeah, I guess I'll take first watch.
Nah, Reddick can stay up all night and watch.
Rennick's
Why
like,
did I give me my stuff left?
oh, okay, yeah, I guess I can just go without sleep. That's fine. I guess I don't need that.
The hell is it going to be? The next day that we're there to fight the dragon.
Well, no,
Earlier,
so it would
next
take
couple
you
days.
guys another day. And did you guys get horses, or did you?
Oh, what are horses cost? Like 25 gold?
Yeah, it's even cheaper than that. It's only 15 gold if you bring it back to
Oh no,
Sundabar.
we're not planning on that.
Yeah.
So you guys are en route to Sundabar. So there's like a constant exchange of horses between the two
Oh.
stables. So you pay
4 gallon.
Yeah, you pay 15 gold, and then if you bring the horse back, they will pay you 5 gold back for the
Sick.
service. But these are like messenger horses, so they are fast. They're built for this long, hard ride.
Sick. Yeah, so we'll lose 10 gold once we bring them to the stable in the next town. Like we'll be 10 gold down essentially per horse.
Yeah, so it's 15 gold. You guys get 10 gold back. Is that what I said?
Well, yeah,
So
I think you said 5 back, but whatever.
oh no, I'm sorry. It should be 10 back. So you're essentially paying 5 gold, assuming you bring the horses back for a more expedient travel between the two cities.
So Storm, you know what I thought about? But I remember when we left the Kelpie's Kiss, Horse was on the ship in the lower stables, and then we found the Kelpie's Kiss again. Was Horse still alive?
You didn't see Horse.
Damn. Horse is out in the wind, guys.
Horse was in the stew that we ate.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely renting a fucking horse. Like, absolutely. With that
Okay,
deal
awesome.
in this economy.
This economy. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, you guys, you take those horses and you rode out. And you're setting camp. Little kerfuffle. And combat turns over, and you find yourself at watch, Claude. And you're sitting there, your companion's resting after a hard day's fight, and you having one of the harder fights these last few days, look up to the heavens, and the stars seem dimmer.
Hmm.
And
That's weird. Must be foggy up there.
let me get you guys summoned over here. Sorry. Okay. And yeah, Claude, if you want to roll me a perception check.
Oh
One.
no!
Oh,
Oh, I can't.
Claude.
I have no inspiration or luck or anything. I chug a potion of possibility.
Oh my gosh.
We're watching out.
2,500 gold watch.
Goodness. Claude, you don't see it sneaking up on you, but there is this wild badger that just it sneaks up into your pack and just takes a fat dump. And it is rank. Right into your pack. It smears all over some of the potions that you have in there, and it's unpleasant to say the least.
All over the mouthpieces. Damn.
Yeah. All over the mouthpieces. It's foul.
Good thing we're by a river. I can get this washed out. And I killed the badger.
And you kill the badger. He scampers away. As soon as he finds out that he's made, he scampers away, leaving behind a little roll of leaves.
I rage
he's
and I
using
throw
as
my
toilet
weapon.
paper.
We're back
Oh
in
my
second edition. We're back in second edition. A badger was like a pretty decent, like a badger would fuck up a level 1 like fighter.
yeah.
Like it was like a honey badger.
Dude, a
Dude,
badger
right,
in
it
real
would-
life would fuck me up.
Right, dude, a badger is fucked up.
Anybody remember fucking honey badgers in Far Cry? Fuck them things.
Oh my god, those things were terrifying, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you throw your axe at it and you just hear this little sad whimper as this honey badger goes down.
I go get it, and the rest of my watch I work on making a hat.
Okay.
Cook up the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spend the rest of your watch kind of, skinning this badger to make a hat. Whoever wakes up for next watch, you see Claude has this Pacific Thunder. What is it called? Tropic Thunder moment of wearing his kill. He looks a little crazed. Kind of smells like shit all of a sudden.
Hey Claude, I'll go ahead and take watch. You should get some sleep. It looks like. And maybe a bath in the river in the morning. Yeah.
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 Works for me. There's meat left on that fire over there if you want it.
I
Yeah, you see, he's started some sort of roast over the fire.
Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I dig in and I'll take watch for the rest of the night here or whatever.
Natural one wasn't a punishment at all.
Free dinner and a hat.
I didn't expect you to kill my cute little badger that just wanted to take a dump, dude.
Killed a goat. You don't think I'll kill a badger?
Oh, goat! I forgot about the greatest loss
Oh,
of last episode.
damn, we forgot about goat. Oh goodness, yeah, goat's hella dead.
Dude, goat
Yeah,
died hard, like 40 fucking damage.
yeah, goat got wrecked. Okay, yeah, Demarcus, it's your turn at watch. The creatures around you seem muted, quiet. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay, 21. You watch as this badger approaches and it stops at this like smear of blood in the grass where there seems to have been some sort of conflict, and it like nuzzles the grass a little bit and then just trots away.
I
God.
told the dead on it as it tries to trot away.
Oh my god.
Is that a wisdom 15 save from this badger?
He fails.
Cool. It's only 3d8 because he's not injured that I know of.
10? You fucking kill this badger, man.
Cool. I go over and pick up the body and I skin it, not to make a hat, but I add to the roast so the next person to wake up will also have some nice food.
Okay.
Use mittens. No.
I leave the skin next to Claude's pack. Shit smelling pack.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, but you finish the rest of your watch without issue.
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Who's taking next watch?
Oh, combo, I guess.
All right. Combo, you wake up, there's some meat cooking over the fire. You see Claude over there tucked in asleep. He's got a new hat on his head. You can see some lifeless badger eyes staring out and this rank smell. And you can see some more skin kind of piled up next to his pack. And again, this forest seems quiet. Not in the peaceful sort of the way, kind of an unsettling kind of way. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okie dokie, okie doke. Where's my fucking perception? You never give me perception rolls, and I know I have advantage in them.
You don't have
You
advantage when
don't
you're not
because you're
wielding
dual
your shit.
wielding now.
You're right. You're right.
He finally gave you a perception.
You know what? You know what? I was going to say I'm gonna have to switch over from my sword pretty soon, and I haven't done it yet. Okay. Where is my perception, anyways? Jesus Christ.
It's under P.
There it is. Yeah. So shut up.
I fucking love that. I love that answer. Oh fuck yeah.
23. Okay. Kamba, you're looking about and there's nothing outside the camp that really strikes your interest. But you do hear this rustling and it sounds like it's coming from Claude. You think he's probably rolling over to relieve himself of some horrible badger meat. And you turn around, you see there's a badger, and it's like clamped onto that fur that Demarcus had left next to it, and he's like trying to drag it away from the camp.
Yeah, Combo just kind of watches it go. And I didn't no need to fucking kill a thing. In fact, when Combo's watch started, he put a pot on the fire and he just started picking random grass up out of the ground and throwing it into the pot. And now that after he sees his badger, he goes and ladles it out and just kind of eats boiled grass and then drinks the stew. Combo has no need to eat meat. He's mostly a vegetarian.
That's right. We have talked about that.
But he does take the meat off and leave it sort of like off the direct heat and leaves it just sort of getting warm, staying warm.
Okay. Yeah, the badger just takes the pelt of its fallen comrade and scuttles off into the distance. You guys awake the next morning, fully rested. Go ahead and click on those long rests. The sun is just beginning to rise as you guys start to break camp. And you're beginning to saddle your horses, who also look pretty revived after such a long, hard ride. And these are some sturdy horses. Rennick stands up. You can tell he's a little bit saddle sore. I don't think he's necessarily used to horseback riding, so it was a little bit of a violent experience for him. But you guys wake, and you can feel the warmth of the sun. Are you looking at the mushroom collection over there?
I am looking
I know it's
at
very
the
pretty.
I am looking at the fairy circle.
They did that so perfectly
They
too.
did.
My God, that's a beautiful circle. How'd they do that? Anyway, you guys awake, refreshed. The world around you starting to come back to life.
Marcus goes into the woods
Can
in the morning
black.
and takes a piss for the first time in 6 months.
Okay.
I don't think at any point during this entire campaign have I ever specified.
Okay. DeMarcus, you go into the woods, you start to pee, and you're like 2 minutes in, you're like, oh my God, it's still going. And then you hear a little crunch. And then the breeze comes through, ruffling some leaves, and you hear another crunch. And then a little badger head pokes its head out of a bush next to you while you're taking a leak. And you can hear this. And it lunges at you. And as it's lunging towards you, an arrow whistles right past your ear and strikes the tree behind you. And you're immediately alerted. And you're looking about and you can see these shadows moving across the wood line. I need everybody to roll initiative.
We got company.
You guys hear DeMarcus cry out as this thud of an arrow slamming into a tree kind of registers. And yes, you indeed have company.
I'm gonna re-roll that with a luck point. God damn it, dude! I am rolling terrible.
Get them all out now.
All right.
We got a dragon fight
That's
coming
a
out.
7. That's a 7.
I gotta do a long rest for Rennick there. Okay, so 7, you say?
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay, and DeMarcus, what was your total?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me pull it back up. I can't remember. It was
Claude, what did you get?
14.
17 total.
Okay, and then our boy Rennick does some absolute BS for his initiative roll. Oh, but he rolled kind of shit. Let's see, what's his modifier? +8 to initiative though, so 16 total. Holy crap. That's insane.
4 on the die, 16 initiative. Cool.
Yeah, pretty wild. So Claude, this arrow slamming down, not terribly far from your position, and the call out of DeMarcus is enough to alert you. Had you guys been just ready to leave, you may have been under the surprise condition, but actually him going out to pee and kind of setting off this ambush a little early has negated the surprise round. And Claude, you're next to your horse. You're breaking down camp. You're about ready to take off, and you can see across the path is an individual who draws their greatsword off their back, and you watch as the blade ignites. very reminiscent of the blood hunters that you've fought, but he's wearing different equipment. Um, Go ahead and as you all see this individual rushing forward, everybody can make me a history check.
Do 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 do. History, you and me, going out to the sea.
Nat. Well, I looked like a fucking nat 20.
Just a 12 for me.
Okay. Demarcus, you had a 17. You would recognize this. You've seen this a handful of times. You've worked with this a handful of times. You recognize the sigil mostly from two key individuals in your past, Lady Darathra and Crowin. There is a symbol across his
God damn harpers.
chest of a silver harp as he rushes forward into combat. Um, and that's kind of when everything else begins to pour out of the forest. We'll get to those guys when we get there. This individual is going to run up towards you. As he's running towards you, yeah, he'll circle around the horse. Yep, he's got enough movement. Claude, he rushes up towards you. He's going to cast Hex. And he is going to make 2 strikes with his greatsword. Oof. Well, that's not too great. Only a 12 on that second one.
First one gets me.
Okay, do you have any fire resistance?
I don't think so.
+4 here. So you take 10 points of damage between the slashing and fire damage as his blade cuts into you once, and then on that second attack, you're able to get into a better defensive posture, and you actually catch it on your breastplate. For the first time, you're like, oh, I have armor on my chest. And his blade clangs off, and you hear him say, you guys, you were supposed to be heroes, and you tried to kill my father. And he kind of gets into an attack pose. Claude, you are next up, actually.
All right. Was it far enough along that we had our horses saddled up and ready to go already?
Yeah, you guys were in the midst of kind of like finishing up. You were just about to take off.
Okay. Then I think I am going to got my horse in the way there.
I'm sorry, you're gonna what?
I'm trying to think. My horse is in the way. I was thinking about thunder wave at him.
Yeah, no, your horse would be right there. Kind of skittish now that combat has started off.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself as a bonus action. And then I'm going to try to grapple this guy.
Okay. So grapple is an attack action.
Yeah.
So I think. Oh no, is Sanctuary the +2 to AC, or is it the disadvantage on attacks?
Oh, it's the disadvantage, but I think you're right with the attack.
Yeah, it would count as an attack. So you would lose it right as soon as you cast it. So I don't know that you want to do that.
Well, then I will make the grapple first, and then the sanctuary.
Okay, so yeah, you go to grapple him. He's gonna make a contested strength check. He is not too bad at these. +4 is a 19 total for him.
Just 17 for me. So
Just
no work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is able to dodge out of the way, kind of using his great sword to deflect your body away from himself, um, and get in a position to strike back. Okay. So, are you still casting Sanctuary on yourself?
Yeah, I'll still bonus action Sanctuary.
Okay. Awesome. So you bonus action Sanctuary. That brings us to Rennick. Rennick, not knowing who all these people are, he's gonna say, guys, do you want me to shoot or what's going on here?
They're Harpers. Just try not to kill them.
So, not good guys, but not totally bad guys.
Bad right now. We need to clear things up still. Listen, if just try not to kill them.
All right. And he's going to draw his father's gift, and he's going to just try to shoot this guy that's engaged in melee combat with his ally. He's going to hit, which means he does a shit ton of damage. I don't even want to guess. So I'm just gonna do 5d6 plus whatever his dex is.
There
So
would be
6 to
sneak
this.
as well if you weren't adding that.
That is his
Okay.
sneak and his other sneak and all that other bullshit that he does. So 16 points of damage, and then he's gonna shoot again. And this time he will hit on a 19 as well, and I believe that would be 3d6 since this guy has not taken his turn. So 9 plus another 6, so that is 15. So he does 31 points of damage to this guy right out the gate, and he's looking bloodied. And then that is his action, that is his bonus action. He's gonna stay put. Yeah. He's gonna stay where he's at. DeMarcus, that brings us to you. You are still peeing, actually. The stream is still going.
It stings to cut it off.
I do the painful sting cut off. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
have
have
to
to
take
fight
psychic
like that.
and
He just
and
pulls his
acid
pants up
damage.
and pisses his pants because this is like medieval damage in medieval times, and like everyone was pissing their pants all the time.
That's a good point. No, I remove
Right,
the pants
like-
and just continue peeing while fighting.
Amazing. Okay.
No,
Bring it on. Come on. So you can see now that they've revealed themselves by taking a shot at you. There is this archer kind of hidden amongst the trees, not very far from you, and there's a badger that is trying to bite your pee off.
oh boy, I definitely put my pants up, peeing or not.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I see right now.
Yeah, you could definitely look around if you wanted to, but with your passive perception, this is all you got.
No, I think I'm more actually going to. I'm actually going to sprint back to camp.
Okay.
And try to actually get on the other side of this guy. I've got 35 feet of movement. That won't quite. Oh, I have my. Oh, I'm not gonna be casting a spell actually. All right, fuck it. I'll swing around the tree and I won't be able to get to the side for advantage, but I'll get right here.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to try to. If I do booming blade on my staff of defense, can I still just try to aim to knock him out, not necessarily kill him?
Sure.
That's thunder damage. You know, I'm trying to rattle his brain, knock him unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna use it's in my dagger, which by the way, I roll shit trying to use a staff. In fact, I roll 1d6 minus 1 damage because of strength. It's great, but no, that's why I never use the staff. But yeah, I'm gonna try to fucking club him over the head with booming blade and try to just knock him out. Like, add anything else? Not really. Fuck me. This is probably gonna miss. It's only +3 because F. 15 hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Don't. I do. Okay. And I'm just gonna try to yell to him like, it's all a misunderstanding. We did not try to kill your father. It's I'm assuming Crowin? Is that who you're here for?
You betrayed all of the small folk, and then you came into our home, and you tried to kill the one man that tried to help us all. And he points at you, DeMarcus, you are the greatest traitor of them all.
I hang my head knowing there's no way I'm gonna be able to explain in this moment to this guy anything. So I will Misty Step. Is it 30 feet on Misty Step? Out into the road here to try to give to make so I can see to anything coming from any angle.
Sure.
And that will be all I do.
Okay. That is going to bring us to one of the archers. Kamba, you're kind of realizing everything that's going on. This is definitely an ambush of some sort. And you watch as 2 arrows fly towards you. A 19 and a 26, a natural 20 to hit.
The 19 and the 26 hit. 19 is my AC now.
Damn.
AC now. Okay. So this guy's no joke. So for the first attack, the first arrow that strikes you, you are going to take 14 points of damage. And then the second arrow, it really finds its mark as it slams into you just past your shell, at that soft point between your trap and your neck and your shell. Just perfectly threads the needle at the weakest point of your tortal physiology. And you take 23 points more damage from that second shot.
Okay.
Okay. And then Claude, you can see over Kamba's shoulder another archer is readying themselves, and they they knock 2 arrows and fire one right after the other, and they fly right over Kamba's head as his hardened shell is to the back of this archer, and instead they try and strike at you, Claude, as 2 arrows fly your way. 13 and a 16. I don't think either of those hit.
Nope. Neither one.
Once again, your breastplate just plinks off these 2 longbow shots. And you think, man, maybe you're missing out on something.
No.
All right. And then that is followed by this crashing sound through the forest as these knights, these Harper knights that are decked out in equipment start rushing in, and they're in pretty fine armor. One is going to dash just to get in range of you, Kamba, and the other is going to do the same thing to get to Rennick. They have nothing left in this particular turn, though. That is going to bring us to our little friend. Oh, beautiful. DeMarcus. You don't see anything, but you feel, more than likely feel, a very sharp pain in your side. A 19 to hit.
Is exactly my AC. I'm assuming I can't shield since I don't see.
I don't know. That's a good question. We
Like,
should probably check
when
that.
you say I can't see, are you talking like this guy was stealthed?
He was invisible.
Oh, then
Yeah, you could.
What
I
is the
think
word on
you.
shield technically?
Yeah, I think as long as you can. Oh, do you need to see your attacker?
Force of Fierce attacks you until the start. Like when you are hit by an attack or targeted by a magic missile. Ah. Okay, so one reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile spell. An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus AC, including against a triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Yeah. Okay. So you'd be
Okay.
fine.
Okay, sure. Then I will do it.
Okay. He does attack twice, so that was advantage the first one. Oh, actually, you know what? Ignore these because now he's no longer invisible. So, we'll just do a normal roll here because he no longer has advantage. Let's see. I think that's still a miss. It's an 18.
Yeah, my I would be 24
Yeah.
now with that shield.
Yeah. So you watch as this halfling in this same regalia, that you can see his it's like a sheriff's badge almost sized, Harper's pin, and he's got this wicked looking short sword drawn. You can see poison dripping off the blade as he tries to strike you and just cannot land the hit. Um, and that's it for him. Kamba, you are up.
Combo. Uh, I can move here. Yes, if I go around him.
Yeah.
Or here. Combo kind of gets into the middle of this melee.
Okay.
And he holds up his hand. And he says, "Wait." And where was the one that was Crowin's daughter? Was it? I'm sorry. It is that one? Okay.
Yeah, and looking at him, he looks nothing like Rowan.
I thought you said it was a daughter.
It's his. It's a man,
My
and
bad.
he claimed Crowin as his father, but he looks nothing like him.
And Crowin transforms and fucks dragons, so who's to say?
Right. Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Wait, no, Crowin said
Your
that.
father. Your father is under the effects of a vicious curse. I have proof. Stand down and I'll show you it.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I make it at advantage because I actually do have proof that, oh, well, I mean, sort of circumstantial proof in that I have the deck of many things where we've certainly drawn cards.
So that
there would be no way to tell that you've drawn cards. They
separate-
go back into the deck.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
would
they
be.
disappear from the deck.
No, they go back into the deck
There-
as soon as you pull it.
There are
right, well.
some that do disappear, but
Is
Combo,
it an action to make this persuasion check?
No, you're just speaking. So go ahead and make a persuasion check. It is just going to be a
Then
flat persuasion check.
I drop the nonsense with I have proof because I don't have proof.
Okay. $15. You hear him say, Crowin said you would be tricky. It's you who is cursed, Kamba. I will free you from it.
Why do you guys think that's the case? It's so strange. All right. God damn it. We ain't
You
got
can always
time.
declare non-lethal damage. All of you guys can do that for weapon strikes and some magical effects as well.
Yeah, sure. Kamba pulls from his hip Vernon the secretary and the steel libetort.
As you draw Vernon, you hear a voice in your mind. Oh, it's so early, but I do love slaying evil.
Oh, I get it. Is that the voice you were doing? I didn't pick up on that until now.
Really?
Yeah, I really, honestly, I don't know how that went over my head until now. It's Nightblood. Okay, I get it. You should have just named it Nightblood. It would have been a better reference.
No, I like Vernon. I like Vernon too much.
Vernon the secretary specifically.
Vernon the secretary specifically.
Yeah. All right, I get it. I get the reference now. I apologize for not getting that. That's on me.
No, I'm happy that it wasn't too on the nose.
Combo goes with 2 attacks from Vernon, and with his left hand, he bonus action attacks with the Steel Liberator.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. This round, he goes into a rage.
Okay, so just 2 attacks with Vernon.
Right, yeah, sorry.
Got it.
These are both plus 11s. I'm getting some lag on my tailspire. I don't know why.
Yeah, so
Hey!
Yeah, those both
26.
find their mark.
All right, so let's just do the normal one for now. That's 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 9.
Jesus Christ.
So that's 15 on the first hit.
And then 2.
Or no, I'm sorry. All right, 24 on the first hit. Jesus Christ. And that's 1d8 and 2d6.
2d8 plus 4d6 plus 9.
2d8 plus
For the
4d6.
crit.
Sorry. Yeah, plus 9.
Correct.
Yes.
Are you doing non-lethal?
Oh yeah,
Are
yeah.
you-
Somehow,
Okay.
all non-lethal.
Okay.
So
You cut this guy down. Tell me how you hold back just
Well,
enough
you
to keep
see-
him from dying.
well, you see, Kamba thinks back to a form taught to him by the old Tortle protectors, and they were, these sort of isolated dudes that really focused on non-lethal combat. And he affected a form known as Stone Skips the Pond, where he uses the flat side of his blade to like slap the shit out of this motherfucker, like so hard it knocks him unconscious.
Yeah. You hit him with the flat of your blade so hard, and then there's also like this detonation of electrical energy, and his helmet fully spins around so that the eye holes are on the back of his head instead of the front, and he just kind of seizes up like as if you've also tased him and slapped him so fucking hard.
Knock the fucking pupils out of his eyes.
Yeah, and he just kind of teeters there for a moment and then just crashes in this heap of armor.
All right. Now Kamba fucking runs over here,
Mm-hmm.
and he bait and switches with Claudison.
Okay. That just means you guys switch positions, right?
But it also means I get to add a 1d8 to either his or I AC.
Okay.
They have disadvantage
Oh.
against me too, so
They
Remind
have
you.
disadvantage against you?
yeah, because I got sanctuary on still.
Oh, no shit. All right, so I should take it then, you're saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, that's a 27 AC until the end of my next turn.
Holy crap. Okay. Awesome.
Yep. I'm gonna have to. That's gonna be the strat with the two-handed, the two blades. You know what I mean?
Yeah, boost your AC as often as you can. Makes sense.
Because
Makes
even if
sense.
you only roll a 1, it puts you back to what you used to have. Or
Roughly. I had a 21.
that's okay. So you
But
need to roll
20
a
is-
2.
20 with two fucking swords is ridiculous. Either way, right?
And if you roll a 2 on the D8, you're back to where you used to be with 2 swords.
Sure.
Um,
Oh God.
let's see here. You watch as a robed figure steps from behind the tree, and you hear a voice say, "Yeah, like my brother said, you hit my dad, dude. Not cool." And you watch as like this big puff of smoke moves away, and you see this woman in this robe with a staff pointed right at you, Demarcus, and she is going to cast 3 arcane bursts at you. So let's see here. That's a big miss, and you've got your shield up. So, oh, that was almost
That
a
was
20.
so. I was scared.
Big
I
miss.
was scared.
Oh
What
my
the
god!
fuck?
You just watch as these like little balls of like purplish pink energy just slam into your shield and just ricochet off into the early morning sky. No effect on you. And she says, "Damn it! Oh, Dad's gonna be so mad." That brings us to the top of the order. This brings us to this blood hunter fellow who is surrounded by you and almost grappled by Claude and a horse that's freaking out next to him, and he says, "All I gotta do is take down DeMarcus." And he is going to Misty Step, burning his bonus action, over towards DeMarcus, who he can now see flanking now. He is going to make 2 attacks against you, DeMarcus. He's got +7s to these. So here's advantage strike 1. 19, I don't think hits. That shield is amazing. Oh my god. I am rolling
All right, never mind.
ass.
DeMarcus has never moved, but after almost dying, or after going down 3 times in the fight yesterday, I think like temporarily DeMarcus's dexterity is just on point, just focusing all energy into ducking and weaving.
Man, is it working? Okay, that's it for him. He burned all of his action economy to do that. He is gonna stay put. And that brings us to Rennick.
Are you waiting
Oh,
for
I'm
him?
sorry. That brings us to Claude, which is why I wasn't ready to take that turn. It's Claude and then Rennick, who I need to figure out his turn. Yes.
Okay. Quad's gonna. How much would it take me to get on a horse?
It
Is it
takes half your
accurate?
movement speed to mount a horse.
All right.
But
let's
then do
see.
you have the horse's movement speed?
These horses, I don't have it off the top of my head. We'll say that they're messenger horses. We'll give them 50 feet of movement speed for now, and then we'll pull that up here in a second if we need to.
All right. I'll come on over here and I'll hop on the horse right here.
It is 60 if you go by riding horse.
Okay, we'll call it 65 feet because they're a little bit faster.
Nice.
Okay, so you
And
jump
then-
on this horse.
And then I will take the horse over by DeMarcus. Or actually, I'm not gonna get that close to those people where they can actually attack because I know DeMarcus always has Misty Step and all sorts of stuff. I'll
Okay.
ride it by him,
Okay.
kind of up onto the path to kind of start heading away, and I'll hop on. But yeah,
All right. Where
far
do you
enough
want?
so I'm away from them. Let's see, can I pick it up and move it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let me give you control of it real quick.
I guess I can just move myself. Which way are we traveling? Are we traveling
Oh,
this
that's also
way,
true.
or are we traveling this way?
You are traveling the first one. Yeah, that way.
This way. I'll bring it. Yeah, I guess I'll go through over this way with them, and I'll come right here. 'Cause that puts me in. Let's
So
see.
that's about 40 of his 65 standard movement speed.
Okay. Yeah, just so I'm in 30 feet of DeMarcus. I can't remember how far he can go with all this stuff.
Anywhere.
Yeah, you can go a
so
lot
yeah,
further.
Anywhere
puts you
I
right about
want.
there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll go back. we'll do 40 feet away from the furthest guy. Then that way, he's got a dash to get to me.
Okay.
So yeah, so that'd be about right there. Then I'll holler at DeMarcus and tell him to hop on, and I will hold my action, and I will hold a fog cloud to kind of put behind us to obscure everyone's view as much as I can for after DeMarcus gets on.
Well,
And if go ahead. If he does, if not, then turn back around.
I was gonna say, would that be conditional to be getting on your horse or catching up to you a different way? Because I don't necessarily want to leave my horse either.
Oh, okay,
Well,
yeah, you can misty step onto any horse, right?
Yeah,
so.
we'll say that his reaction triggers with his intention, which I think is to obscure view of you guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Get
we'll
as
just
much
say
horse
that that's what he tries to do.
So,
Okay.
yeah, everyone goes, yeah, because I want Rennick. I know can see in it, so I'm not worried about him. So he'd be able to hop on his horse. Now Comba can't, so I'll make sure the
he does have
cloud stays
blind
like
sight of 10 feet actually, so in his immediate vicinity he could.
Yeah, so he's got a
Okay.
horse right by him, so I know he can hop on
Yeah.
if he needs to, and that would keep him from possibly getting an opportunity attack if everyone does it. But if not, then I'll obscure the view of the two flanking DeMarcus right now and the wizard over there. You know, after he vamps out to safety.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to play this in true Rennick fashion. Rennick is going to bonus action disengage. He's going to jump up on this horse. He's going to whip his hand around his head and then throw a thorn whip at the little assassin that is behind DeMarcus in an effort to pull him with
And
his
drag him
horse
behind the
and
horse.
try and drag him away from DeMarcus. He's got a +8 to hit here. Let's see. Oh, that also feels very on.
That feels right. That feels right.
His never works, but tell him I tried, guys. Okay, so
His shit never ever works.
it never works. It's such a cool little spell too, which is a bummer for it's a fun little cantrip. Yeah, so you watch as he tries to thorn whip this guy and the assassin easily dodges out of the way. But he has bonus action disengaged. He is also going to ride, but he's not going to go terribly far. And he's going to ready his father's gift and he's going to say, still not totally bad guys, but not good guys, right? Pulling punches?
Pulling punches.
And that's it for him. He's got nothing left in the tank there. DeMarcus, you are up.
Okay. So thunder damage. Is it pretty much across the board? I'm gonna be able to manipulate it to be non-lethal.
Sure.
If I stick with thunder, then
Sure.
I want to actually. I want to thunder step.
Okay.
Away from these guys. So first, I'm gonna do con 16 save from them. I can take a step to the right if it's gonna hit anybody else. It's only 10 feet.
Oh, it's only 10 feet? Oh,
yeah,
then you're
okay.
Yeah, you don't hit anybody. But you do get counterspelled.
Counterspell.
Actually, now that I think about it. Okay.
Okay.
So you watch as this girl throws out a counterspell, and you're gonna counterspell her counterspell?
I am. I will use my reaction for that. Yep.
Okay, that's all she's got. So then you thunderstep, meaning these guys need to make con saving throws, right?
Yes, con 16.
Oh, both fails.
Alright, so again, non-lethally, just trying to fucking send them on their asses, hopefully unconscious.
Okay.
I'm doing that at 4th level, by the way. I meant to say that.
Okay.
Okay. Fucking, so it's only 4d10 here.
That could knock him out. Ooh.
That one is it only lightning or is it lightning and thunder? Let me look at my thing. I don't remember. What was it you gave? Yeah, no. What was it that?
Mm.
Fuck,
I think
fuck,
it's
fuck, fuck,
a
fuck.
thing to do with your sorcerer subclass, and I think it's lightning specifically, but I could be wrong.
I will worry about that later. For right now, I'll go ahead and just say, yeah, that's fine. Cool. How much damage was that?
That was 18 points of
Do
damage.
either of them go down?
No.
All right, I will send another 4 thunder damage at the. How do either of them look?
Yeah, the blood hunter is pretty messed up. He's definitely beat up. Yeah, you have elemental adept lightning, so it's just lightning damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's looking really hurt. But definitely still in the fight.
All right, I will send the additional 4 thunder damage at him.
Okay.
And the thunder step, which is 90 feet, or yeah, thunder step is a 91. So I'll put myself on the horse. And no movement was used, so I would have the full 65 of the horse.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know what I'll have to weave around, so I would get right to the other
Yeah.
side of Claude. Essentially, I'll just I get
Sure.
myself right on the other side of Claude there.
Okay. Awesome. We're just gonna. Oh, you're so cute and tiny with your little horse mount. Let's fix that real quick.
I think if you go one up, it makes me too big because you don't have the mod that gives you the 1.5 option.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Hero Forge doesn't convert very well, but yeah, close enough.
It's not too bad. It's not too
The
bad.
cloud casts enlarge on his horse.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you bringing some validity to that. Okay, that is it for Demarcus then, huh?
That was a reaction and action and movement. Uh, bonus action. I'm going to. I'll throw a bardic to. Who's Kamba. Bardic to Kamba, who still has stuff he has to do to get out of there.
Okay, Bardic to Comba. Awesome. Cool. That is going to bring us to these two Elven Rangers. One of which dashes ahead of you guys. The other is going to use its full complement of 35 movement speed. Demarcus, you've got 2 arrows coming your way. A 19 and a 17.
17 misses, 19 is my AC.
Okay, so the 19 hits. He is going to infuse this with his Archer's Eye. So you will take 18 points of damage total from that one arrow that does find its mark.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Yeah, they can add a D10
That's
3
insane.
times a day.
That's insane.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they can clap, especially on a crit. Especially when I roll okay on their damage. Okay, that is going to bring us to the knight, who, kind of seeing everybody start to run, is going to rush, and he is going to make a grapple check against Kamba to try to wrestle you to the ground, Kamba. Contested athletics or acrobatics, please. That is a measly 15 for him. Sorry, 16 for him. Okay. He's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to try to wrestle you again. Okay, this time better. He gets a 21 total.
Don't I have advantage on grapple checks because I'm wearing these gloves?
I don't know what gloves you're wearing.
Or no, the belt. Oh, that's right. That's not the. All right, my bad.
If you're raging, you do. Are you raging?
He's
Yeah.
not raging.
Yes, I am. I
Oh, you
entered a
are
rage.
raging.
If you're raging, you
rage
get
instead of attacking
advantage
otherwise.
on
Yeah.
strength-based checks.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So you can roll that again at advantage.
So in your face.
Ooh,
Or
what'd
I
you
guess
get on
you
your
can roll
rage
that
roll?
one more time, I should say. There we go. 24 certainly beats his 21. He's just not able to grab onto you in your rage as he's trying to tackle you to the ground. You are able to stay on your feet.
What'd you get on your wild rage roll?
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yep. So does that count as an attack?
Yeah, it's considered an attack.
So he takes 2d6 force damage.
Force is very fitting for what we're trying to do right now, too. That's
That's
perfect.
As
awesome.
portals lash out from Kamba's tattoos and snap at his ass.
Yeah, you can hear your mom's voice say, "Now you just leave my boy alone. He didn't do nothing wrong." And the knight's like, "What? What the fuck?" And he gets banged real hard right on the faceplate. And he's definitely under the impression that you're cursed now. Okay, that's it for him. He's got nothing left that he can do. That's going to bring us to our little assassin guy who is going to bonus action dash. Which math? He's only got, well, he's a halfling, so he's got 30 feet still. So yeah, he can get in range. And DeMarcus, he is going to try and he's got the movement speed. Are halflings considered small creatures?
I
wanna see
think
if he can mount
halflings
more.
are 25.
These are like 25, I think.
Are they? Okay, well, then he wouldn't have enough movement speed. So instead, he's just gonna take his 2 attacks against you, DeMarcus. Okay, here comes the first one, just standard attack here.
That's
A
gonna hit.
23. Okay, and his second attack,
That's gonna
a
hit
19. Okay.
on the nose.
Well, he doesn't get all of his cool stuff, so instead you will only take some damage. Let's see here. So 1d6 plus 3 is 7, plus another hit would make that 13. Yeah, 13 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make 2 Constitution DC 15/3 saving throws.
13 total damage first.
13 total damage first from those.
Okay, and then Constitution saving throws.
Yes, please.
I have a 0 con, but for some reason I have a +4 to saving throws.
Because you're proficient in them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
As a
like, yeah.
sorcerer.
Great.
That's a pass.
Come on, another pass.
And a fail. Okay, get ready for some poison damage.
Yeah. Oh, what the?
You take half of that. So
Oh,
we'll call that
I was gonna go down.
14 poison damage from the first strike.
Oh, fuck.
Full damage from the second strike. Another 20 points of
Yeah, I go
poison
down.
damage. Okay, you guys watch as this halfling like jumps up on the horse and just slashes into DeMarcus, and you can see this green fluid mixing with his light bluish purple blood as he falls from the horse, prone on the ground. And now there's this like halfling assassin perched on top of this horse. He grabs the reins and maneuvers the horse a little bit. Although we need to retcon this because there is a cloud of obscurity.
I was just about to say this. I just
Yeah,
thought
that's
the
what
same thing.
I was gonna say
So,
that. I was just thinking that wouldn't mess with his speed though.
It wouldn't mess with his what?
Speed.
No, his speed would be the same, but would he be in that circle? Where were you gonna place it?
I was gonna place it like right around this area, so it was
How big is
20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say he would have been able to peek
Okay.
outside of that then. And so DeMarcus does fall.
Here's one question for you.
Hmm?
Didn't Rennick have gotten an attack of opportunity as he ran by?
Yes. Yes, he should have. Rennick
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to ignite his Sunblade and strike at him.
Oh my god.
And just last second, he pulls the blade away. He's like, "I'm not trying to kill them." It just
Unlike
doesn't hit him at
Combo,
all.
does not know how to fucking do the skipping stone shit. Does not know how to
Yeah,
pull punches and still
yeah.
fight effectively.
Almost pulls too hard and stabs himself in the face with the equivalent of a fantasy lightsaber. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But he does have blind sight, so he absolutely could have done that without any extra detriment.
Wait, does he get an advantage since he can see the guy and the other guy can't, or something like that in Fog Cloud?
He's not considered blinded. Fog cloud
Oh,
obscures, right? Specifically.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see.
I don't think he has the blinded condition in there, which is where that would apply. I think he just has disadvantage on attacks.
But he is a Gloomstalker, low light, right? Because the fog's obscuring the light, so he wouldn't be able to be seen at all from
Well,
the.
He would be
Well.
essentially invisible. Holy
Well.
shit, Claude. It didn't matter.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know, he's got a decent modifier. Let's find out. Sunblade is +10.
Oh,
He connects just barely, but he connects with this guy. He has advantage on the attack, which means sneak attack applies. Let me double check his sneak attack for his level. He might accidentally kill this guy because I'm gonna rule that this is not non-lethal damage.
no.
Boy. Where's his sneak attack? There it is. Oh, it's only 2d6. I might have given him a little too much. Okay. Here is the damage, +6 here. 18 points of damage to this guy as he kind of corrects last minute and just catches the edge of the blade as the guy is running by, and carves into him pretty harshly, but the opponent lives.
Okay.
Kamba, you are up.
Is it what is it to mount the horse? Action? Bonus action?
It's half of your movement speed.
Half of my movement speed. Could y'all believe that? I mean, what are we supposed to do here? And who is this attacking me? Just some dickhead knight? Not nobody famous or anything?
Yeah.
Not a named character.
No, not a named character. Not to your knowledge.
I mean, he has a name. Everybody you kill has a name.
I haven't killed anyone in this encounter. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, in general, everyone you kill has a name.
Kamba,
Putting those badgers, you sons of bitches.
Kamba makes another attempt. I mean, he says, "Look, there's no reason for y'all to do all this here. Your father's under a spell, and he's convinced you of something. You don't understand. It's the deck of many things." And then
you can roll a persuasion check.
That's not an action or anything?
No. Okay, 13. You see, he just kind of shakes his head after he's been bopped by some spiritual turtles. And he says, oh, no, you're the one that's seeing things wrong. You're the one that's cursed. Once we take out DeMarcus, everything goes back to normal. And he readies himself to continue combat.
Fine.
You can give me an insight check.
For free?
Yeah.
Or are you going to cost me something here?
No, I'm not going to cost you anything.
For free? Just for free?
12?
Comba's not very insightful.
No,
or
not.
persuasive.
Nor is he persuasive. No, these are not Comba's strong suits, but he's the only one still trying.
Yeah. You know, you at the quick glance, you almost think he's not fervent, like he's not crazed. He just believes this entirely.
Yeah, right.
And
I never suspected that they were um under any thrall. I just assumed they were listening to Crowin.
yeah, and that feels even more confirmed now.
All right, fine. As I failed the persuasion. Okay, let's go with this then.
Wish you would have listened.
So-
Beheads him.
2 attacks with Vernon the Secretary, and a bonus action. He swings with the Steel Liberator.
Okay.
So
Bring it
this
on.
is all these are plus 11s.
Okay.
Does my horse count as an ally? Holy shit! No, that was almost a 16.
Wow, that's wild.
Does my horse count as
2
an
of them's
ally?
hit. No. Not a combat
damn it.
ally.
I was
You're
gonna
not
be like,
trained for that.
I flank him with my horse.
If this was a war horse, I would absolutely allow that, but this
Right,
is not a
That's
war.
sure.
totally fair.
Okay. So 2 hit.
Yeah, two
And,
strikes connect.
2 hits. Sorry, those were the Vernons. If I'm not
That would
mistaken.
be 1 Vernon and 1 Steel Liberator going off the order of those dice.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's a 3, a 19, and then an 18. So if it was 2 attacks and then a bonus action.
Oh, I thought the first 2 landed. I misunderstood. Let me see. Does loose 9, 19 of non-lethal, and plus 9. I think, right? With the
Oof.
offhand attack with the thing. Yes.
Yeah, because of
19.
fighting style, I believe.
Yes.
Holy shit, yeah, he's looking really messed up.
Then combo expends a superiority die to mount his horse, but also use the evasive footwork. Shooby doo 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 doo. God damn it. Oh well, 20 AC now.
Okay. And then you use your half your movement speed to jump on the horse.
Sure.
Okay.
And then I want to go. It's 15 feet. Is right. Somewhere like that. Oh.
This is gonna be hilarious because there's a very real chance that you knock him unconscious as he strikes you. Okay, so yeah, he's going to swing his blade around, and it connects with your side as you're trying to scamper out of here. Oh, there's an additional 2d6 here, so 12 plus an additional 7, so 19
So
for
6 and 7.
raging. So
So
9
13.
9 points of damage, right?
That's 13. Because this, what's the 2d6 type of
Oh,
damage
that's
is it?
just because he crit, so it's all the same damage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you take 9 points of damage, and then you need a roll to see if this guy could survive your mom's little turtle bitch slap at him.
Right, right. Well, we'll see. How much did I say that was?
9 points of damage to you.
No. Off my portal spell. I don't remember.
Oh, it's
Hold on.
D6, I believe, and he has
Yeah,
5
1d6.
HP.
Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Oh! Okay, describe this as he crits against you with his great sword. What happens
Yeah,
to him?
he gets a good chunk off of Kamba's shell and like a deep score across his arm. And as it does, just like you said, sort of like a turtle head just sort of flies at him and it seems to be screaming at him, and it just right between the eyes knocks him unconscious and one. Kamba doesn't even look back. He has no idea that it happened.
Okay, Kaba, you have no idea, but Demarcus, as he's laying there bleeding out, poison gushing through his veins, you watch as this knight in nice armor gets slapped by this little energy of turtle energy, and his helmet just goes flying into the air as he falls backwards, just completely knocked out. All right, Kamba, what else you doing? Anything else left in the tank there?
No, I don't think so. It's my action, bonus action, all of my movement, and I used a superiority die. I was about to say I could technically use my reaction to repost him. If I didn't, I was gonna hit him again.
No need, no need.
Yep. Other than that, I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Well then, that will bring us to the little wizard, who is going to cast a spell. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw except for DeMarcus, who automatically fails this.
Does he gotta see the spot that he's casting to?
He does not.
Dang it. I was hoping.
Yeah.
A dex
Dexterity
saving
saving
throw.
throw. Yep. Oh, and then Rennick. I'm sorry, I was waiting for one more. Okay. Rennick passes, so Rennick will take half of this fireball that comes flying through and this massive detonation. DeMarcus, you automatically fail a death saving throw. Everybody else takes 31 points of fire damage, and then Rennick takes. Oh, Rennick hasn't gotten his reaction back. He can't absorb elements. So Rennick will still take 15 points of damage there. It is the first time he's actually been hit, though, so it's not so bad.
How much did I take?
You take 31.
Hey,
Sorry, you
Hey,
passed. My apologies.
hey. Hey, are you
Yes,
sure?
yes.
Are you sure about any of this?
Oh,
Since
gosh.
since the wizard who the rogue that downed me is also in this fireball.
Yeah, but he's also got evasion, which she would know he's really good at dodging.
God damn it.
Yeah. But he does fail, so he still takes half, even on the fail. But he's got that evasion capability, which is
So did you say how much it was? I totally missed it.
you take 15 points of damage, combat, because you passed. Claude, you take the full 31, and then oh my gosh, no, he's still very much alive. The rogue does take 15 points of damage, and he cries out, and he's like, "Damn it, Coral!" And you just hear, "Sorry, I had to stop him. Maybe this will help." And she punches the ground, and as she does, this like current of energy in this almost lightning bolt line starts making its way from her all the way to these rocks right here, which then begin to animate
God damn
as
it.
she, as a bonus action, which is wild, summons a earth elemental that sprouts up from the ground in front of you guys. Right. Which is technically a large creature, so let me just. There we go.
Sick.
Very cool. Very cool.
What do you guys think for my next character, wizard?
Wizards
Why?
are
What is
super
that?
cool.
Are you dead or something?
I'm about to be. Fucking.
Okay, cool. Let me just see. It takes its turn immediately after the Conjurer, so here we go. Yeah, it's gonna land a punch or two against. Yeah, it's gonna try to take Claude out. So Claude, you've got 2 attacks coming your way.
DC
A
14
second.
wisdom saving throws on him. That's
Yep.
I got
Okay,
Sanctuary up.
ignore these.
Not-
Let me get a single die here. We're gonna roll that wisdom saving throw. He fails. So what happens? He has to choose a different target,
Oh,
right?
I think so. Which probably isn't the best thing at this point, but
Okay, so 2 attacks coming for combat instead. Plus 8s to hit here. A 19 and a 18. I think both miss because you have that +1 boost to AC right now.
Hey, they both miss me.
All right. So this Earth Elemental is a little disappointing, to be honest. Okay, cool. That brings us to the top of the order. The fog cloud, I assume, is all done.
no, it's still there.
It is still there.
But I do got to roll concentration though.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll Constitution for me.
That's 31, so I got to get a 15. I got a +7 on. That's +7 on con. Yeah, what do I get on concentration checks?
It's a Constitution saving throw is the equivalent.
Oh,
So
okay. So yeah, +7 then.
that's pretty wild.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
fog cloud's
maintain.
still there.
Yeah, and he uses all of his movement speed to get here. And that's kind of all he can do. So he's gonna take 2 attacks at disadvantage because he can't get out of the fog cloud, but he can vaguely see you now that he's up close and personal. So a 17, I think he's a +7. Let me double check that real quick. Yeah, 17, which I believe misses, and then his second strike at disadvantage. Yeah, another miss. So Claude once again. Oh wait, you have your fucking sanctuary.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna make a 14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You can attack me.
God damn it! Ignore these dice real quick. All right,
I mean,
here's
but if
his.
both miss, it's okay. It's fine.
No, because it would change how he plays this out. Okay, he passes his wisdom saving throw, so never mind. He does
Okay.
strike. They both miss. But otherwise he would have cut down your horse. But
Yeah.
instead he did try to target you. Claude, you're up.
All right. So the Demarcus fell on the ground.
Yeah,
Or is he
Demarcus
still
is
on his horse?
unconscious on the ground there.
And
Like,
he's
his
poisoned.
daddy got zeroed.
So
What was that combo?
Like his daddy got zeroed.
Yeah, he's on
I
death
missed
saving
that.
throws and he's failed one already.
Jesus Christ, Demarcus.
Where
Fuck,
have you
man.
been?
What are you doing, dude?
Listen,
I'm
Uh,
trying to
listen.
stay. I'm trying to stay in character that Combo's angry at you and he's not paying attention to you.
How
And I haven't been paying attention to you.
how many encounters designed to take out a sorcerer or wizard is awful. That's an awful thing to go through because like
It's only happened twice now. Crowin and now
right, and I've never gone down more easily, consistently, and like I've gone through 8 combats in a row where you can't touch me because that's how I play. And then when it's like everybody's going for sorcerer, it's like, yeah, I'm going to die. We have to
know.
go.
I'm
Like,
so glad you were the one that pulled that
I
card.
know.
'Cause everybody else
No,
would
I
look
know.
so hard to hit.
I know. It makes so much
It's
sense.
amazing.
It makes so
It's
much
amazing.
sense.
It's the greatest gift you've ever given me.
You're welcome.
DeMarcus.
I that's why I can't be mad about it because like holy, I haven't had to be this scared as DeMarcus ever. Like this is awful.
All right, Claude. What are you gonna do?
so action or bonus action to give him a potion.
It's an action to administer a potion to somebody else.
All right, so I will action give him a potion.
Okay, you're gonna have to get off your horse to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Half your movement speed.
And he's right there anyway, so I think It goes. What's the greater here? Where'd it go? Well, I put a greater healing. What's the greater healing potions? Because you gave me one, right? A greater and a superior. Let's see.
Greater is 4d4 plus 4, and
We'll
superior
feed him.
is 8d8. Sorry, 8d4 plus 8.
We'll fill Cinema the greater healing potion. So 44 plus 4.
12 points of
12.
healing back into DeMarcus.
Okay.
And but he's still
DeMarcus,
poisoned,
DeMarcus
ain't he?
grunts back to life.
He's still poisoned though, ain't he? Because he's, or was that poison just like a one and done? Don't know though.
Let me double check that, because I don't know that it actually gives the poisoned condition. It does not give the condition. It's just poison damage.
I gotta run outside real quick.
Okay. So yeah, I'll give him that. I'll pick him up, throw him on his horse, and then I'll mack his horse on the rear end to get him running down the road in the direction we need to go.
Do you have the action economy for that?
I don't know, whatever picking him up and throwing him on his horse is.
What's the bonus action throw thing you have?
Oh, that's true.
I'm not enraging.
Oh shit.
Oh. Yeah, I'd say that would be an action to pick him up and throw him on the horse. That's pretty involved, especially considering you just gave him a potion as well.
Okay.
I'd say you don't have that in your action economy to do that.
That's fine then. At least got him up. So I'll turn around and then I'll bonus action rage at this point.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right. That is going to bring us to Rennick. Rennick has his blind sight up, so he can kind of tell. He's going to try to run down this guy who's rushed past him now. And
Fog's off too because I just raged.
right. Okay, so as soon as the fog drops, he sees this guy, he kind of sees the situation over there, and he goes, "Oh, DeMarcus!" And he starts riding his horse, and he's just going to try to chop at the back of this dude's head. And I'm going to see, what does he have that we can make non-lethal? He's pretty lethal.
How much damage does
Sorry,
how much damage does trample do?
He has the staff of bird calls. He's gonna whip this staff that you guys have never seen, and he's gonna swing it through the air. And as he does, the wind crossing over it makes this like beautiful melody. As he's swinging this towards this guy, and he's gonna try to smack him. Let's see if he can hit. He does. He hits. He's only got a +3 to hit with this, and he still manages it. This guy's gonna take so much damage. All right, he actually has a -1 to this overall, which is exactly his HP. Oh my god, he had 12 HP. So he just smacks the dude on the back of the head with an instrument, and he goes falling face forward into the dirt, unconscious. As he rides by, and he will bonus action healing word at 3rd level DeMarcus, which I assume he can do. Let me double check that to be sure that he has healing word. He does. So that is 3d4 plus 4 DeMarcus. Oh my god, I hate it when the dice
Fucking
do
hate
that.
D4. It's always the
So,
force.
It is. It's always the d4. So that's 14, and I'll say he's got enough movement speed to get about here. And so you hear a healing word, and all it is probably want to run, man. And he gallops past you, but you feel stronger for it. DeMarcus, it is your turn.
Who is left on the board that we see? Is it just it's the archer, bee,
Yeah,
and human
so
spellcaster, correct?
the archers. Oh, actually, thank you for reminding me. DeMarcus, as you, I assume, stand up on your turn.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, you have 2 arrows coming at you. As this guy has used his bonus action to dash and then readied an action to fire at you, not knowing that you would go down. So a 20 something and a 18. No, sorry, 16.
The 20 something hits.
Okay, so that just to be sure, that is a 25 to hit.
It's oh fuck, I would have shield back actually, would I? Doesn't
Uh,
matter. That 25 would still hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's gonna use his last Archer's Eye to add that D10 of damage. Oof, not great. 14 points of damage to you, Demarcus.
Exactly what I was just healed for.
Okay, so he totally negates that, which I think actually keeps your turn going. Otherwise, I think he would have dropped you. And that's it for that archer. But Demarcus, it is your turn. So you've stood up. You immediately get hit by an arrow, um, and yeah, things are looking pretty bad.
All right. Marcus is pissed and nearly fucking starts firing off lethal spells and collects himself for a level 6 shatter on the fucking wizard. Because
Ooh,
thunder damage.
shit. So you're gonna cast on the wizard lady.
On the sorcerer who summoned this elemental, yes.
You're gonna cast a level 6
Shatter,
shatter.
which is thunder damage.
Okay.
So again, still, and I'm gonna cast it. So like the way I'm justifying this is so it's just where the radius fucking just hits her like in the back, like just trying to
Okay.
fucking knock her down.
She's gonna counterspell.
I will counterspell since I didn't get to use my shield.
Okay. So you counterspell her counterspell.
So
Go ahead
let me
and
throw the 3rd level there. I've used 2 3rd levels, both of them counterspells.
nice.
Yeah.
She needs to make what kind of save?
That is, I've never actually used Shatter yet. This is the spell that I took my last level of Bard. It is a
Great spell.
oh, phenomenal. I didn't have enough AOE spells. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I need one. Con
Yeah.
16.
16. Not actually her strong suit. She fails.
Okay, so that is going to be, not the best for a level 6 spell, but it is 7d8 thunder damage.
7d8 thunder damage. Holy shit.
I will re-roll those 2 1s.
Okay.
With a sorcery point.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's big damage. 36 points of damage total. Yeah, she like bounds forward from this thunderous detonation behind her, and you can see she's pretty rattled by it.
If I use the other half of my movement to get on my horse, does my horse still have its movement speed?
Yes.
Okay. I do that.
Okay.
I bonus action. Can't cast a spell. I bonus action throw another inspiration, this time to Claude.
Okay.
Wait. I'm an idiot. I have inventory. I have fucking potions or bonus actions. I bonus action. I don't have a lot of fucking healing. That's right.
Down a potion, man.
That's what I'm looking at. I don't. I always give the healing potions away. I don't have a whole lot. I'm gonna take just a normal healing potion.
Take a greater if you need it. Can we use mine?
I only have 1 greater. I'll drink a normal healing potion. I think I'll be.
Bro,
okay.
I have 7. You can have one after. Just fucking take a greater, you asshole.
All right, fine. I'll drink a greater. Listen, every RPG, whether it's D&D or fucking Skyrim, potions go in a drawer. They don't get used. They're for hoarding.
Very true.
No,
right.
I'm sorry. I have 11.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, I drink a greater healing. 44 plus 4. Hell
wow.
yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's a really fucking
22.
good roll. I will take 18 healing. I'll delete that from my inventory for now, at least. And then I fucking go 60 or oh yeah. You know what? I go 65 feet, full horse movement, speed up the path. And I know it's gonna be an opportunity attack. Fuck me, dude.
Um, there is a super real chance that you die here, because that first one is from the assassin.
Wait. What? I fucking forgot about the asset. You know what? I wouldn't have done anything differently.
Let's start with your Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Fuck me, dude. Are you kidding me? I forgot about the assassin entirely.
Okay. So you pass, and it's just one strike, so it's only going to be half the poison damage. So we're gonna do this standard damage first, which is 2d6 plus 3, I believe. Let me double check that. That you will take the full amount from on that crit. So you take 9 points of slashing damage. And then you take 14d6 poison damage down to half. I don't think I've ever rolled this many d6 before. Here, let me come over to your corpse.
No, thank you. Soon to be corpse.
Take 45 points of damage.
Halved.
Halved to 22.
I had 21 HP.
Oh.
God fucking damn it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that big healing potion.
Yeah.
I was so excited to get off a opportunity attack. So
Downed by one.
Marcus, you fall again.
Marcus isn't
Unconscious.
even mad about dying anymore. He's sick of it. He's like,
That's everything you've got on your turn. That brings us to
did the stone golem swing at me as well?
he did, but he missed big time.
Good.
Yeah. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. You have another 8d6 damage coming your way because he has an ally in range, and this is full damage, and it's a crit on his sneak attack. Okay, so that's 31 plus. So it wasn't enough to kill you outright.
31 plus the one that it went over. No, so I have more than 32 health. Yeah. So no,
You're still alive.
not, but that is okay. Cool.
Okay.
Holy shit! So you killed me by 32. There was zero chance ever. Had I not passed on the con save, I would have died.
Yeah, you would have been.
That extra 24 would have put me 2 over pure death.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Pretty wild. Okay, that's going to bring us to the archers. There is an archer who, seeing you go down now, nods and steps forward a little bit. He's just gonna loose 2 arrows at Rennick. That is 1 hit.
I thought they were only going for me. I thought the whole plan was kill DeMarcus.
You do notice. Well, nobody would notice except for Rennick, who could share it with you. It is a blunted arrow.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is a blunted arrow. That's going to bring us to our next person, who is the other archer, who is going to. Man, the only person it can see is our boy Combo. So Combo, you've got 2 shots coming your way. Oh my god!
Damn, a lot of crits this game.
Yeah.
This
Fucking luck nat 1s
Okay.
and nat 20s.
They've.
I use a luck point to impose disadvantage on that 20.
I was wondering if you're gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so that is a 21.
That hits.
Yeah, let me double check. I think they have A +6, yeah, 21. They will still pump that with their Archer's Eye, which they have one more after this. So combo, you take 7 plus 4 is 11, halved, I believe, because you're still raging. So not a ton of damage to you.
Okay.
Okay, the knights are dead. The assassin is not.
Sleeping.
The assassin looks back, seeing most of their people in really bad shape. DeMarcus, I will avenge the thousands of people you killed. It ends here. He draws his short sword and he's going to strike at DeMarcus's neck. (21)
Hits.
23.
Hits.
DeMarcus's head is cleaved from his neck as his short sword carves down. There's still poison flowing off the blade. And I think that's where we're going to end our session.
Can I tell you, the second you said the assassin looks back and sees everybody in rough shape, I got physical chills in my body because I knew because it was like, yes, that is the move I would take in the exact same position. Yep. Fuck me. Okay.
Okay. And we've still got some combatants on the field. All right. Well, God, as much as I would love to play next week to keep this going, I am unfortunately on a work trip, and I will be out of the state. So we will reconvene Ooh, then I've got vacation. Let me double check. I'm fairly certain the following Tuesday I am still here though. Yeah, so the 12th will be our next session.
Okay.
Okay. Dave, feel free to send me any messages.
Oh
with
yeah,
questions.
we have 2 weeks to talk this. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
Fucking
I didn't realize how hard the assassin from the fucking monster manual hits, especially on a crit.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
The fact that the assassin got crits 3 times on me and it took
Yeah.
this long for me to die is like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, so that was in that one round, that was 24 d6.
Yeah. Even if I was alive, I think I would have died.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely insane how much damage. And you know what's crazy? They're not that strong. Outside of how hard they can hit, they are total glass cannons. Okay, well, just so that everybody knows what's going on, Rennick is pretty healthy. Claude is not too bad. Combo's is a little beat up. And literally every opponent except for the archers is either unconscious on the ground or they're really beat up. Okay. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I had fun finally putting DeMarcus in his place.
Fair. That's fair.
All right, guys. Well, we will chat in a couple weeks. Feel free to send me messages with any questions you might have. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the spell is broken?
Apparently that is not how it works. I looked into the deck of many things a while ago because I did this with one of my players, and they died through other means and then were brought back. And through looking it up, no, that is not divine intervention. Like, just because death is something inherently divine itself, it's not divine intervention into the matter. And that's what the card needs, is either a wish spell or a divine intervention, like a god stepping in and breaking it. So so you would have no more reason to be hunted by these guys anymore necessarily. But at no point would Crowin not be like, good thing he's dead.
So we bring you to Sunderbar, get you resurrected.
I'm decapitated.
Oh, so you can't come back or something? Is that what it is? Or what?
Not unless you had a way to reattach my head to my body. Which
we can sew that back on.
Yeah, we can sew that shit back on. Comba's an excellent tailor. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey, fucking.
It's up to you. If this is how you want your character to end, it seems like a pretty bitch way to go down. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know, it was gonna happen eventually. In the deck of many things is, I mean, that makes sense.
It's up to you.
Well,
it's honestly, it's up to you. If you don't want to play DeMarcus anymore, then you won't find a way to do it.
That's the thing, is it's not even that it's up to me. It's up to, like, any plan you had. If you want fucking ran by storm, maybe. I don't know.
Right. It's as easy as saying, well, yeah, I want to continue with DeMarcus, and we'll find a way to do it, right? It's not, you know, it's more of, do you want to continue with DeMarcus? Like I said, we'll sew your head back on. We'll bring your body. We'll have Rennick cast his fucking thing so that you can remain whatever. You know what I mean? It's just...
And that's what I'm saying. For me, it's literally, I'm 50-50 of... I am perfectly fine either way. I love DeMarcus, obviously. I also wouldn't mind rolling a new character. So I am more along the lines of what would the party actually do, and what would Storm and what would Storm actually allow. That is genuine.
Sure.
And to be fair, also, you don't necessarily have to go back a town. You are also you are in the dead center. We are in the dead center of both of the towns. The one we were going to, and
that's why I said Sunderbar.
Sorry, I thought you said back. But yeah.
No, I said we go to Sunderbar and find a guy that can cast Revivify or whatever.
So I guess then short end of it would be whatever bullshit you have combined between Rennick's thing or whatever, in talking with Storm, that you would want to pull to get me to Sunderbar. And if that doesn't work, like, I also can easily have a character prepared. I think what I'll do is I'm fine with however this ends, whichever way this ends up going. That's what I'm saying, is I would much rather leave it up to, like, what actions would you guys actually take, and what would Storm actually want to allow, because I am 50-50. If Storm wants it, I don't care. Yeah.
Word.
It's fucking gonna be great when Rennick misses a week. So DeMarcus got decapitated. He's dead.
I was gonna get you on my turn there, and then action surge.
If I got to another turn, I was going to Dimension Door 500 feet up the road.
So what I was gonna do was move to you, give you a potion, get you up, and then action surge, bonus attack with my sword on that turn. On that turn, with that attack, I would expend a superiority die to do a maneuvering strike, which allowed you to move up to half your movement speed without an incurring attack of opportunity. So you could, like, get behind a tree, you know what I mean? And then theoretically, maybe I would get you some cover, you know what I mean? And I would then be in the way of this next asshole. Then action surge and have 3 more attacks against these 2 guys. If we had made it one more turn, I would have been able to kill both of the fucking enemies in front of us.
Oh, for sure. I mean, easy. Like anybody could have easily taken down that fucking sorcerer that summoned the stone golem too with one more hit, which would have taken care of both the wizard and stone golem. And then you would have just had the rogue, which also is probably fucking on death's door. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm sure if you said to Storm, I want to keep playing as DeMarcus, he would allow it. You know what I mean? There's the, you're paying him money,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to look at it like that. Like, I don't want to force his hand one way or the other. I don't know.
Yeah, we got Claude back.
Yeah, and Storm also said that's the one thing that feels lame about high level playing is all these ways of bringing people back because I feel like there's no consequences for your actions when you can just bring anybody back from the dead. And I agree with that.
Sure.
Again, I love to. I would love to find. I want to. Absolutely, I would love to keep playing DeMarcus.
If combo went down like this, I would be like, yeah, bring his ass back because that's a bitch ass way to go down.
Yeah,
Let me go down like getting eaten by a dragon in the middle of the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pull him from the deck of many things and have it. That's the thing too. Bring me back. We'll have more hunters on us. It's clearly going to be a continuous thing. I mean, I think without divine intervention or the wish spell, this is it's almost like by fucking with fate, we fated an inevitability. And
whatever you
know,
think.
like I said, whatever happens,
It's ultimately your decision.
No, that's what I mean. It's not ultimately. I'm leaving up to Storm.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
I really thought we were going to just be able to get away.
I do. Me too.
I was like playing it. I was slow playing it. It's like, Claude's just going to do some weird stuff, not just go beat the crap out of them and knock them out.
I was already planning we were going to take off down the road. I was going to write a letter trying to explain everything. I was going to put it in like an empty vial or empty potion bottle, throw it into the road so they'd find it, like hope that would maybe pay out something somewhere down the line. Like I had all these plans for, we're going to get away this turn. Easy. Phew, easy. We're in the smoke. We're in the dust. Gone down the road. And yeah. As soon as you got, like, I didn't even think to run. And then when you got on the horse, I'm like, that's right, dude. I don't see any horses. We have horses. We're gone. Yeah. Especially if we had gotten to a full turn of that with the horses to where we were action dashing fucking 130 feet down the road per. Yeah, we're gone. Bye. But yeah.
Yeah.
My comments just going to have to keep Claude from just straight killing the rest of them.
Right. Well, I have 7 uses of my my super glue. I was thinking about that during the fight. I was like, I could super glue some motherfucker to some tree or something.
That would be fucking hilarious. How long does it last for?
Indefinitely until you use a wish spell.
And when you find someone capable of casting a wish spell, free yourself, and then cast another one to free fucking Crowin from his curse.
Like I was gonna do it to the ground so that like, all right, you can't pull your hand out, but somebody could get you out with like a shovel. Right. You know what I mean? And then you go do your own thing.
You'd be like those fucking protesters in whatever country that was that glued themselves to the fucking runway, and they had to, instead of freeing them, they just cut the concrete around their hands. And it was like, off you go.
All the people that glued themselves to like a Toyota inside like a display or something, and they just like cut everything off and went home.
Yep.
Like nobody gave a shit, and then people like complained and tried to sue for like. They were like, well, we couldn't even go to the bathroom. And they were like, yeah, you glued your hand to a car. What were you going to do? You know what I mean?
What was your plan?
You know what I mean?
If we had all given you the attention you wanted and stood around you with camera crews for 24 hours, you weren't going to piss yourself? Yeah, exactly. Right. You were always going to piss yourself.
It's very funny. So yeah, I mean, Comba's first reaction would be get DeMarcus to some magic guy that can bring him back. We brought back Claude. Fuck
Sure.
you. Chopping your head off is like a fucking, a bad fever in this world. You know what I mean? That would be Comba's first reaction. That would be what Combo demands everybody does. In the same way that when Claude died, Comba just didn't give a fuck and marched inevitably towards getting him back.
Right. Sure. Absolutely.
That's exactly what Combo would do.
Yeah.
So
Like when Rennick was debating with the princess, and we were like, "Our friend is dead. Politics later." Like.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, you're just gonna have to keep Claude from killing the rest of them because now he's raged and mad. Before he was.
No, Comba doesn't give a shit about killing the rest of them. I mean, it comes down to.
I was in before. Now
When
he's got him raging because he killed his friend.
Here's what Comba is hoping against all hopes is that we find a wish scroll.
Mm-hmm.
And in this dragon horde, and then we break this curse, and they'll be like, "You still killed 3 of us," and I'll be like, "You literally chopped DeMarcus's head off." You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean?
That my biggest thing was definitely not killing his kids. You know what I like? That's some Harpers is one thing, and even if these aren't like literal blood kids, I don't know why fucking they're saying our dad. Maybe it's a non-blood type. Either way, somebody close enough to say that, like that's something that even after brought back, Crowin would be kind of pissed about. But just some Harpers, that's a different story. Now, obviously, fucking, because fucking look at big picture. Demarcus's big reason for not wanting to kill him, because why would he give a fuck? He people are trying to kill me, I'm going to kill you. Marcus's big reason is because he knows Comba's mad, and he feels what is like. Like the people who are like too proud and stubborn to admit that they fucked up and feel guilty and feel bad.
Yeah, I get it. I totally understand.
Yeah. 100%. Of course, DeMarcus knows he fucked up and this is his bad, and Combo was right, and Combo has every right. Of course, DeMarcus knows that. He's never gonna say that. He's gonna try to just. That's why it's like, no, like we'll bring Crow back and he'll get you a gift, right? He's trying to do that like self-entitled. I couldn't have been wrong. This is gonna work out for all of us, Combo, right? Like that type of thing. And yeah.
And we'll never see the resolution of that.
Unless this is the resolution. Resolutions aren't always happy. Not everything has an happy ending. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't always have to have a happy ending. It doesn't always have to have an abrupt one. This isn't fucking Game of Thrones. I'd be angry if it was.
Yeah, I've talked about it before. I wouldn't mind doing like a fucking in fact, Dimension 20 did like a Game of Thrones-esque campaign, and it was just like, holy fuck! Like every episode was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I would be down to do a Call of Cthulhu. Like I said,
You'll
would be
roll
so much
3
fun.
characters in one session.
I'll kill all of you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? It'll be so much fun to just think of the grotesque ways that I will murder you. And most of them will just be like your character collapse in the corner, like gibbering.
Yeah, you're not even dead,
I mean?
but you will never be sane again. You will never be. You will never function as a human.
Into an insane asylum.
Yeah,
if you get out of here.
Yeah,
it's great. And I will say there are a lot of Call of Cthulhu one shots, which is why I was saying like you and Nick and Veronica and everybody can read like a 20-page long short story, and then we'll play one based on kind of on that, with that theme, kind of sets the mood a little bit,
Hell yeah.
But yeah, every other Tuesday next week we should find a game. Play one shot.
We'll see. I don't know. It's so fucking hard on fucking start playing for the times. And also ones that are $40 for a one shot. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right, yeah. I think that if we find the right one and both join it, and say we want to do this next Tuesday or change
Or
your
every
day to
other
this day,
Tuesday.
I think somebody would do it, 100%. You know
Sure.
what I mean? Like, or if we're finding a one shot, even I bet you we could do that. I'm interested in trying.
Well, especially if we're the first two to join the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm off here, y'all. Talk to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off
Wait,
as
wait, wait.
well. I am going to go play some VR finally.
Well, I was gonna say, oh damn, I was hoping to get Claude. I was gonna say, what would you want to play for this? If this campaign ends at the end of Imrith here, you know, I'm assuming he's gonna give us the choice to continue or not. But if it ends here, what do you want to play next with Storm? Because he said that he would continue this campaign with us, but. Or did he say he said he wouldn't do Star Wars, but I don't know what he wants to do now.
I would be fine with just any D&D campaign. I'd be fine with Star Wars. I want to obviously stick with like either 5e or Star Wars. Sounds good. I know that's what Storm wants too. I'd be fine with a new campaign or whatever.
Because I thought he said he was starting his Star Wars one with his brothers. And then
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing the in-person, right? That's why we're at every
but
other
he's in
Tuesday.
another D&D campaign too, and he was saying it was getting too much. I thought he said like this was like, I don't know what he said anymore. I forget now. But yeah, word.
Yeah.
If not, we'll find another game.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, take it easy.
All right, man. See ya.